Leandre Gotta Tejus.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. And each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. If you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to...
My bad. I did not mean to run that back. Double time. I did not mean to run that back double time. What's up, everybody? Welcome into today's stream, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. It sounds weird in my headphones right now. How y'all feeling tonight, man? I'm feeling good. I'm trying to run this new soundboard I got over here. Let me pull it closer. Okay. It's not new. I just using an old piece of equipment. So let me know if y'all can hear your boy good, man. How everybody doing tonight, man? Yes, today has been a long day. I finally got some rest. Y'all know this past week, Wednesday through Saturday, Sunday morning was crazy. Like 6 hours of sleep total. So welcome into the to the stream, everybody. Welcome in. Let me scroll up to the top. We got a lot of comments in the chat before the stream started. Shout out to Kimberly Harmon with the first comment on the stream. Don't care to read Trey's comments tonight because I don't care to hear no fake insider coming in my chat talking about they got insider news. I talk. That's why I didn't feel the need to come on today. I saw a lot of bull crap being thrown around on. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have the phone line opens to talk about it. We're going to talk about it tonight. Shout out to BT Sports Network, man. Hey, if y'all didn't know, man, I'm secretly recruiting BT Sports Network to the Coach Smook Network. So if y'all see BT Sports network in the chat, tell them Coach Smook is trying to request a meeting with him. BT Sports Network, welcome to the AAA family. Y'all, I didn't see no hashtag BT in the chat. Man, come on, AAA, we got to tighten up. Where y'all wristbands at? What's up, MJ? My boy, he was in here 30 minutes before the show. Y'all was in here turned before the show. That's what I'm talking about. Rich B coming in, Roll Tide, Susan. Hello, my family. Megan, our newly promoted moderator, community moderator. Not just chat mod, community mod. Congrats, Megan. I know it seemed like something small, but just wait. Keep on supporting, keep on showing your loyalty. And it ain't just because you agree with us. I see Megan making some solid points in the chat, and she be disagreeing with me. She's like, I don't know, Coach Smook. I don't think you got this one. I like that. Those are the type of people I want in the chat that understand having unbiased thoughts. We don't care to hear trolls that just want to spam comments, irrelevant stuff. People come in talking about Ty QB1. He ain't been QB1 since he's been at Bama. Well, why he QB1 now? Come on now. Stop it. All right, we're going to have that conversation too. A lot of conversations to have tonight, man. I know y'all ready to talk. I know people ready to get sound clips. And then we're going to provide them. We're going to provide them. Hopefully we can get everybody in the chat tonight, man. And get this thing rolling, man. The numbers have been going crazy the last few days. So continue to like and share the stream. I think people are really picking up what we're putting down here in the AAA community. And if you are not a member of the AAA community, I need one of my moderators to put that link in the chat. We had like 9 people ask in the last stream. I went back and watched the stream for the first time in a long time. I watched the whole stream, y'all. I actually just laid there. And because I was just trying to take it in. Our community did something great this past week. This past weekend, we did something. We accomplished a goal that we were trying to hit this mark. Probably what did I say? December 31st, right? We gave ourselves to December 31st. And if you're in the community and you've been paying attention and you've kind of been really supporting and rocking and doing your part to help us grow, I want to show y'all something. And we're going to celebrate. I'm not going to act up tonight because I really want to open these phone lines up and have conversations with y'all. But this is an accomplishment that I want to celebrate with the community, with the people, the viewers, the people that support every one of you that are here right now. This is a plaque. This is a plaque for me that I'm going to celebrate because I appreciate y'all so much, y'all. Check this out, man. Let me share this screen real quick. And y'all know what it is, man. It ain't no secret. I know people been watching. They said we were losing followers. AAA. They said we was losing followers, AAA. They said don't nobody want to watch our show. Don't nobody watch our content. They don't rock with us. That's what they said, AAA. But it's all good. See, that number go drop now because people know. They like, dang, I forgot to unfollow. Too bad. You're in the number. You got it on record. 2.5K AAA family. Celebrate. It's all to y'all, man. Y'all did it. Y'all the ones be doing all the sharing. Y'all be doing all the liking and the subscribing. We need to go to the red room, ladies. Fellas, everybody. Let's go. There we go. Let's go to the studio. Hey, yo. Woo, let's turn up. Come on. Oh. Boy, y'all better leave me alone, boy. Nah, for real though. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all know I'm a clown, man. I love to celebrate, especially when we just accomplishing goals every day, man. The numbers are going up. The viewership is going up. People are sharing the content. We got people arguing in comments after the stream. Like, that is so awesome. I love to see people going at each other, like, and they not even coming for me no more. That's the funny part. Like, that's the good part about it. It ain't just coming for me no more. You got people going at it in the comments, y'all. It's good, man. It's good. Where people are finding out where to come. It's a safe space. Difference of opinion. If you want some heat, man, come to Coach Smook Network, and it's gonna be good heat, man. I get tired of people getting in their feelings. Pastor B in the chat, man. Somebody get Pastor B a wrist, man. What's up? Hey, what up, Credo? MVP, welcome to the chat. BT Sports Network. Hey, welcome, my guy. YT Bama, what's good? How you feeling? 56 in the chat, 21 likes. Come on, y'all, get them likes up. Don't make the mods work too hard tonight, y'all. We got a new, we got a new moderator, a group of moderators, man. A new team of moderators that have kind of been elevated in the chat. Make sure y'all respecting our moderators, man. If they got those blue wrenches and they telling you something, they not picking. They not trying to keep you from being able to chat. You can talk your trash, but let's keep it respectful, man. You can have a difference of opinion, but we do breed. We do kind of like insight confrontation. That's what we like. We like conversation. We like heated, animated arguments. We like that. Don't take it personal when you get called out or if you have a difference of opinion. So I appreciate y'all for being here tonight. So let's jump into the show, man. Y'all ready to get into it? All right, let's do it, man. I'm excited to get into this show tonight with y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go. You're talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
It's not going to take us a lot of time. But I want to say that I'm excited about what...
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just feeling sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
So tonight, y'all, we get into the show. Welcome to the Coach Smook late night call-in show, man. We're going to get the phone lines open here in about what time? We got about 15 minutes. Let me just get my spill out, man. Y'all know I got to give my little rant. I haven't been in front of y'all in almost 24 full hours, right? I almost made an accomplishment, and I didn't go live for almost 24 hours, y'all. That's a cool feat for me, you know. Y'all know, man, I love this. I love this because of y'all. But let's talk about it, man. Y'all know we got portal news. We got the Michigan bowl game. Are we going to the car rental bowl? Is that what that is? What is that bowl, y'all? I'm not gonna lie, I'm embarrassed. Like, I could be a fan now, bro. Like, right now in this moment, I'm gonna be a fan. I'm embarrassed. As an Alabama fan, I'm a little embarrassed. And these Georgia fans trolling me. Y'all cutting me deep now. Y'all cutting me deep. Leave me alone. Dang. Y'all just can't leave me alone, right? Y'all got it. Dang. Y'all in. Y'all made it in. Even though we beat y'all, we got to be smarter. It's our fault. We didn't schedule a weak schedule. We didn't know that a weak schedule was okay. That's us. That's on us. We lost to Oklahoma. That's on us. We lost to Tennessee. That's on us. We lost to me. We understand that. Leave us alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. God, leave. God, man, the ReliaQuest Bowl, right? You right, man. See, I don't even speak that language, man. I don't even speak. What's ReliaQuest? Is that Espanol? Do I like Espanol? ReliaQuest. Almost a did say ReliaQuest in Espanol. I bet it's ReliaQuest. God, leave, man. Call it the former Outback Bowl, man. It's bad, man. Die-hard Auburn fan. What he said, can't believe you guys got blown out by Oklahoma, but sweat your heart outs against Auburn. Sweat our heart outs? You mean the same Auburn team we had all our secondary playing in the fourth quarter? That Auburn team? Ooh. Hey, how many decommits? How many flips Auburn gonna have? How many portal entries Auburn gonna have? I heard it's a lot of them down there. I heard y'all really turning the page. I think that's gonna work out. I'm not even trolling. I heard it's about to be like a crazy portal freaking exodus at Auburn, and I don't blame them. If I'm Hugh Freeze, I dial it up with all my young talent that's coming in from this year. And that's Jordan that I'm pulling in from the 25 class. Especially, I think like 14 of them are early enrollees. Shoot, I I would. In this day and age of college football, I would pick up some portal pieces, get you some portal linemen. Hell, yeah, leave. I feel like that's what Kalen DeBoer is on his way to doing. Shout out to the new subscriber. We got a new subscriber on the channel. Appreciate you for coming and joining the Coach Smook Network. Don't forget to take the opportunity to join. But no, for real, y'all. Like I really feel like that's what's happening in the locker room right now. That's why if you look at the guys that's going into the portal, so minus Caleb Odom, right? We kind of saw that writing on the wall early on. I thought he would stick around and kind of showcase his ability in the spring, but clearly he got better plans. You know what I'm saying? He got more plans. But you look at recruiting, how we recruited in this 25 class, going to get Derek Murdoch. That kind of shows you the direction why we solidified that. Also, Marshall Pritchett, he's listed as a tight end right now. Do not be surprised if we go get another big body receiver in the portal and we go and move young Marshall Pritchett over to that wide receiver, that X position, to get some depth there, because it's going to be a young position if Jalen Hale doesn't stick around, which is I believe he should. I think he should. I don't have any insight on what Jalen Hale is going to do, or a lot of these players are going to do, because things are changing as we speak. But as things get told to me, I will discuss them. So yeah, that's what we do here on the Coach Smook Network. Where we at in the chat, man? I see everybody pulling up. We see more people checking in. Dwayne Johnson, what's good? Jamarcus Reynolds, I see you. What's good, my brother? Susan, what's good, baby girl? Susan is my big sister, but she like the baby big sister, man. She's so sweet. And call her the mean big sister. Call her the mean big sister. Call her been being mean to me, y'all. I'm a family. Not getting any good players, but have the number 2 class in the nation. Typical. Facts, man. But they funny. That's the funny thing about Auburn fans. I will tell you this. You may be getting the best talent in the state of Alabama, right? You may have that. You may be getting some of the top rated players in the state of Alabama committed. But it's one thing if Alabama was going to get like a number 5 ranked tight end, or a number 15 ranked tight end in the state, or 4-star is number 15 in the state. But you were going to get top 5 players in each state. I feel like if you take any top 5 player from any state right now and bring them to the state of Alabama and put them in 7A football, where your best competition is in the state of Alabama, that top 5 player will have just the same type of success in the state of Alabama as they would where they are right now. So pipe down. It's not like you're just taking all the good players. You're getting the players in one circle. We tapping into all the circles and getting one of the best players out of each circle. We getting a variety, man. We getting a variety. We turning the page. So that's what we doing, man. Here on the Coach Smook Network, y'all, we're going to get ready to get into the phone lines. But y'all, here's my rant, man. I got about 3 minutes. Let me get my 3 minutes and just run this out there. I need for y'all to do something. Can y'all hear that music in the background? Let me know if the music good. Give me thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up emojis in the chat if y'all can hear the music in the background. Can y'all hear that beat? Right? Can y'all hear it? No, I'm not. Can y'all hear the beat though? I mean, don't it feel chill? Can y'all hear it? Or do I need to turn it up a little bit? Y'all feel how chill that beat is? Examination. Can we chill? Can we chill out? Like for real. Examination. Can we chill? Like, examination. Can we chill? It's another beat gonna come up. It's pretty chill too. I'm gonna leave this on for a little while. I really think y'all just need to chill. Like for real, I have people blowing my phone up all day. What you hearing about the portal? What you hearing about the portal? What you hearing about the portal? I'm hearing that players are about to jump in the portal. That's what I'm hearing. Like, can we have a serious conversation real quick? Right. Can we have a serious conversation? You are no longer. Let me stop the music because I want y'all to hear me. I can't zoom. I'm gonna just. We are no longer in a day and age of commitment football at the college football level. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. I really am. I'm sorry to tell you. We are no longer, there is no such thing as commitment. There is no such thing. There's a higher percentage of business aspect in college football, and we have to accept it. Okay. So today we come now as a family, as a fan base, regardless of our opinions or regardless of our views, how we think right now. Today, I am affording you all the realistic opportunity to accept reality that college football is junior pro football. This is free agency. So get excited about free agency. All right, man. Caleb Odom just hit the free agent market. Who in the portal can we go look at now? Let's go look in the free agency and see who out there. Let's go see who can fit our scheme. Not just saying names because it's names out there. Actually, people that you've seen playing football. So tonight we're gonna have a segment, right? Where we're gonna talk about that. There's some players out there that's in the portal. There's some names in the portal that we've talked about some of these players on Virginia Tech, and we got some North Carolina State. The guy from North Carolina State, he's out there now. We talked about his highlight earlier in the season, right? Y'all hear that music? Listen. Just chill. Just chill. I want me to put the city lights up. Just chill. Come on, y'all. Just chill. Oh my God. Hey, so we just need to chill, y'all. It's okay. It's okay to lose players. It's okay for those players to go to the portal and chase a bag and go and get their money, right? And go to other schools and play football. It's okay. It's okay, y'all. It's legal. Okay? It's not just happening to us. It's funny how we sit here, cry, complain when a player leaves us, but as soon as a player jumps in the portal, we're like, yeah, come to us. Like, that's so contradicting. Is it not? Is it not? For us to criticize a player that says, hey, I'm leaving your team to find another opportunity. And then we say, screw him. If he ain't Crimson, F him. I mean, in a sense, it is that, but it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be to the point where people call them cowards and all this stuff. It shouldn't be that way, right? Go on, because we can't cheer for you no more. You're not a part of our team. Which I think is crazy too. I still support former players that was at Alabama. Peyton Woodyard, I promise you, if Peyton Woodyard send me a Oregon Ducks hoodie, like autograph, Pops, you hear me, brother, give me an autograph hoodie. I wear it on stream. I will rock my youngest hoodie because I support him as a player and in person. You know what I'm saying? As a human. So we got to get past that, man. So in college football, you're going to have to adjust your fandom, all right? I got the fix real quick. We got 2 minutes before we get ready, 4 minutes before we open the phone lines. I got the fix here on Coach Smook Late Night. Y'all ready? This is how you got to adjust. This is how you adjust. Fix my fandom. That's what we're going to call it. I got just a little, like, I'm still working on this formula now. This is new. It's still new for me too. All right? Fix my fandom. This is how I'm gonna fix my fandom. Y'all listening? Everybody? Calm down. I'm not. Listen, I am not going to come at nobody tonight. Like, I'm not going to dog nobody tonight. I just want to help y'all. I'm here. Y'all always say I'm trying to incite. No, this is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. All right? This is how you fix your fandom. You know how in the NFL, I'm a Falcons fan, right? Die-hard Falcons fan. I love the Falcons, right? I'm going to cheer for my team regardless of how good or how bad they are. Regardless of how trash I think the management is, blood in, blood out, I'm going to be a Falcon. But there are players in the NFL that I just love to watch play. One being Saquon Barkley. He's a Eagles. I love to watch the Eagles play. The Eagles have a lot of former Alabama players on. I love to watch the Eagles game. I will, if the Eagles and the Falcons playing at the same time, I'm watching the Eagles play because there are more players on the Eagles team that I enjoy and play a better brand of football than my Falcons. Now, I will watch my Falcons. I tap in when we on commercial with the Eagles. That's what you have to change your fandom to in college football, because you can no longer expect a player until the NCAA says when you sign an agreement, a national letter of intent, you're with that school for 2 years, or let's say a 18-month cycle, because college football only lasts from such and such to such and such date, and you have to have an 18-month cycle where those cycles are 7 months, 7.5 months, 8 months apiece cycles. You know what I'm saying? If you have 8-month split cycles, something to the effect where they put in parameters their commitment. If they forfeit their commitment, they forfeit their NLI that gets refunded back or poured back into. But too much collective stuff and money movement. So in order to fix it, you have to have guys locked into an agreement, a term agreement. All right. And that's how you, but to fix our fandom and how we view college football, let's just forget what we thought of when Saban used to recruit. Let's forget what a commitment meant when Coach Saban was here 2 years ago. It's no longer that. All right. It's no longer that. That's how we fix it. All right. That's how we fix it. That's how you keep from being a fair weather fan and flipping on a coach who just came in and got a number 2 recruiting class in his first, not even the first year. As the head coach at a whole new organization, like, come on, guys, give him a break. We got 94 in the chat on YouTube, ready to call in. I know y'all ready to call in. 73 in the chat, 78 in the chat on Twitter, and we got 1 in the chat on Twitch. Hey, y'all, we are live on Twitch. For all my Twitch people, if you in the chat right now, you're a Twitcher, you like to get on Twitch, go ahead and check out the Twitch layout. Let me know how it looks, because I don't get to go back. I got to find out the settings with Twitch. I don't know how to get the, but see if you're a Twitch person and you got a Twitch account, go follow me on Twitch and drop some comments in the chat so I could put them on the screen. Ghetto Streamlabs. I've been a Lions fan for 45 years. What does that got to do with anything? Do you flip on your team when are you screaming your team's name when they doing good and you flip on them when they do it? See, NFL also has a different like fandom too, man. I can't really call like fair weather fans in NFL. You can't really, because the organization will switch up on you. Like they'll move a whole city. You know what I'm saying? They'll go to a whole state on you. We got Twitch comments in the chat, y'all. Knee shot, new shot, blue shot. Yeah, run them likes up in the chat, man. We got another subscriber. Wait. We just got 3 more subscribers on the stream, man. Shout out to the new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber in the chat and you're not going to be scared to say you're a new subscriber, put a muscle emoji in the chat. Put a muscle emoji in the chat. We must be at the 30-minute mark because Fake Insider Trey is checked into the chat. I put him in a 30-minute timeout before the stream started because I am not up for it tonight, Trey. I'm telling you. Keep that fake insider mess somewhere else. Other channels will appreciate it, not this one. We good over here. Promise you. Thank you. Jay Green, what's good, man? It does, man. Jay Green is one of our. Jay Green, you need to go ahead and get a wristband, man. Adrian is our resident AAA, Georgia AAA family member. He like the liaison for our Georgia fans in the AAA family. Jay, go holler at Adrian. Adrian, tell him we good. We good over here. We good people. What's up, Paul? How you feeling tonight? Phone line about to be open in a minute, man. So we're going to talk about a few things tonight. I don't care to go deep into portal talk. I'll disclose that the last 30 minutes of the show. There are people releasing things that don't need to be released right now, and I don't want our confidentiality, right? I don't want our confidentiality and the relationships that we're building in the network to be in question. So there's a time that I was told, hey, you good after this time. So that's when we'll talk about it. And I'll give y'all a better direction to look at when it comes to what Alabama is about to experience in the portal. And it's not bad. I want y'all to understand it's not bad. We're not losing any major production from the roster that's left behind. You know, draftees, my potential draftee list, we'll kind of dive into that. Some guys that I think really are going to benefit from going to the draft. Some older guys, veteran guys that were huge impact this year. Now with some of the portal entries that we've seen, we see it makes sense for them to be considering coming back. Not Jalen Milroe. For everybody that thinks I'm trying to slide, nope, I'm not for that one. Don't even tie me into that conversation. I already said it. I tweeted it. Don't ask me no more. And it ain't because I'm giving up on my boy. As a coach, I'm looking at a player that has peaked in his development and needs to go to the next level. He needs a new challenge and he needs some different hands on him. He needs a different time commitment scale for his development in order to continue to excel. That's what happened with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts peaked at Oklahoma, got into the NFL, and he was forced to grow. And then you're surrounded with more professionals. You're surrounded with the best of the best at that level. So it's different. He needs to get to that level so he can continue to progress if he wants to see himself have a long career at the in football. So we're going to dive into those conversations when we get back from our first infomercial break. This one right here is just to invite you all to join the AAA family. If you're not a part of the AAA family, you're tripping. If you're not part of the AAA family, you're tripping. If you don't know how to become a member of the AAA family, this is how. But we also want to give a shout out to our sponsors here on the Coach Smook Network that's supporting and pushing us. We actually have some more just waiting on logos and things of that nature so I can do edits and get these promo videos for my sponsors that's in the chat that said I don't be calling them out. Well, I just need your logo. But I love y'all, man, for real. Y'all know who y'all are. Thank y'all for being a part of Coach Smook Network. And if you're not a member of the AAA family, this is how you do so.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. And each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. If you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Keep me off the ball, I run.
You're talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
It's not going to take us a lot of time. But I want to say that I'm excited about what...
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Hey, I don't know what it is about that beat, but it made me want to sing that that Young Money. What was it? Young Money, Lil Wayne? I don't know why. It made me want to sing that song. I forget it. All right, y'all. We're gonna be doing some fun tonight. We're gonna be doing some fun in the second half of the show. First half, we're just gonna get into the phone lines, get into the conversation. Let's talk about it, man. Alabama, Michigan. We in the Reliant. What's the name of the bowl again, chat? God, Lee. Como se dice? Le bowl game. What's the name of it, y'all? Reliant Bowl? Come on, y'all. Help me out. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. It's an ugly bowl to be a part of. First call on the line, man. Let's get to it. Well, we got to go in and play with some pride. Let's get to it.
Call from Zach Willie to accept.
Yo, Zach. What's up, man? You in the game. Talk to me, man. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, Coach Smook. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm kind of ready to. I'm not giving up on the season yet, but I'm really ready to get into basketball mode, right? Because we do got a hot basketball team that we can kind of turn the page to as we continue to monitor Coach Kalen DeBoer and Courtney Morgan and his staff handle the roster situation and get ready for this Michigan game. But I'm good, bro. Like, I'm good. I'm not giving up on this team at all. It's just we're trying to. I want reality to set in for this fan base about just the landscape of college football. But what about you, man? Talk to me.
Yes. First off, I got to do it, Coach.
Uh-oh.
Congratulations for 2.5.
Oh,
and
okay.
2.
Zach, you had me scared. I thought I was gonna have to I thought I was reaching for the bleep button, man. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody, man. That's for us, man. That ain't just me. That's all of us, Zach. That's all of us, man. So appreciate you, man, for real.
Yep. Shocked me that we went from 2.4 to 2.5 from my birthday all the way up to today.
Hey, Zach, and you know, no shade, but like, bro, like we just gonna continue to grow. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Us being authentic and who we are is why we're growing the way we are. I'm not throwing no shade. I refuse to flop because a channel's gonna help me. Like, none of that. I won't use nobody else's platform. I ain't trying to name drop, clout chase. We gonna keep doing what we doing. We have opinions that need to be heard, and I'm not scared to let everybody hear them. All right, so that's what we're gonna continue to do. But Zach, come on, man, Porter Fallout, Michigan game. Talk to me. Give me your thoughts, bro.
All right. Michigan going into Michigan game. Man, I'm excited because I know for the players that played in the Rose Bowl last year, this is a revenge game for them. You know, Milroe, Tim Smith, Ena, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're to have that chance to get a rematch and whoop up on some Michigan Wolverines. You know,
how sweet, right? How sweet would that be? Right. Like the game that you was so heartbroken about. You got like Destiny kind of trying to give Miro a graceful bow out moment, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because you know he gets to, and I'm not blaming last year solely on him. It was the offensive line. It was you know. Anyway, but that game last year, to lose in the overtime like we lost, and you know it hurt the players. Now for us a year later to have that chance for redemption, just and to kind of put that stamp on Milroe's last game, you know, to get a win over a team that beat him last year. And so it's bitter. It's going to be a bittersweet kind of moment. And for the transfer portal, to the guys that are leaving, we know of about 7 guys right now. I for sure know are leaving. And to them guys, good luck to you. Wish you the best of luck, you know, wherever you go, if you go, you know, because they could always, there is a small possibility that they could stay, but it's so small that I don't think it will happen. But to you guys, good luck. We wish you nothing but the best of luck moving forward, and do what you got, you know, do what you got to do. And for the people coming in, you know, if we get any transfers in this year, welcome. You know, I hope you're ready to work hard and compete, you know, game in and game out, because we don't want a repeat of this season. The inconsistency this season was a disappointment for this team. I had higher expectations for this team. And this is me speaking as a fan. You know.
Yeah. And you know what, Zach? I don't mean to cut you off, but I think we all were kind of we shot for the moon with our expectations. And I think if you're gonna miss from hitting the moon, the mark where you miss at how high we finished is a very good mark to start from. To know that we could shoot that high with we weren't a fully loaded clip when we started the season, man. We had the rounds, we had the ammunition. I just don't think I don't think we were ready to fire off that clip like we expected we would, you know, and it's normal. And I can't worry, because I look at where this mark, Coach Kalen DeBoer had Fresno State his first season and goes 500. Following season, he turns around and loses 1 game. right? Then the next thing he goes to Washington, loses what 2 games that first season, right? And we know that Washington roster was nowhere near as talented as Alabama, nor were they playing the level of competition that Coach Kalen DeBoer has seen this season. Next season, he only loses 1 game. This game, 2 losses decided by 1 score, and 1 just like who the heck, what team showed up lost, like uncharacteristic. And since that Oklahoma loss, let's be real, that Auburn game, that was a different type of Kalen DeBoer on the sideline. That was a different, like the energy was different on the sideline, and it may have been because of the Iron Bowl, because of the rivalry. But I really believe that he finally was able to get through, knowing that that was the last game and that this team was probably in a situation where we may not get to the playoffs. But I may have proved my point last week when we did not execute and show up with the right mindset. And now they have no choice but to listen to me. And now they have a space. If they don't want to listen, they can. I mean, gracefully bow out. Like everything that's happening, Kobe Prentice, Kendrick Law, these are guys that were underutilized and kind of stuck it out and fouled it out, I believe, with everything they had. And they're being afforded opportunity. What we've always wished for players to have is gracefully bow out. Because I honestly don't see, a guy like Kendrick Law coming back and risking not being the focal point of an offense with his skill set. You don't want to risk that when you see the guys coming behind you and what Kalen DeBoer is doing with this recruiting. So we got to stop looking at everything from a negative standpoint when guys leave and look at it from like, okay, we're really turning the page. If we want to see that Washington offense here in Tuscaloosa, we want to see that, and we got to see that what Kane Wommack could do when this defense is firing on all cylinders, right? So we got to turn the page completely in order to really enjoy this Kalen DeBoer era. Zach, give me a closing statement, man. We got about another minute, brother.
Okay, and final statement, going off of what you were saying, and maybe Kendrick Law and Kobe Prentice wasn't built for the Washington style of offense. We don't know what goes into practice from a perspective. We can only assume and listen to what coaches are saying and hope and pray that we do enough in practice to put a product out on the field that can win us the game this from week to week.
Facts.
And after that being said, Roll Tide, Coach Smook, Roll Tide, my AAA family. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.
For sure, Zach. Appreciate you for calling in, man, and Roll Tide, my guy.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Zach for calling in, man, and being the first call on tonight's show. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. And y'all see I got my 2 guys, man. These are 2 players I developed real close relationships with during the spring. Man, just, when we will be able to do player interviews, Kendrick Law, Kobe Prentice, Jaden Roberts, those 3 players, I never worried about, feeling like I wasn't going to get a question or get some time, because those guys, Tim Keenan, Ja Latham, Tim Smith, Q-Rob, who else? Malachi's real cool, man. Malachi real down to earth. Like a lot of those players, man, I'm going to miss some of these guys that's leaving, man. Kobe and Kendrick, y'all will definitely be missed, man. Here we go. Another call on the line, 256. Here you go.
Call from.
This is Greg. Put me in the game, Coach.
My boy,
accept,
Greg.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Greg, you in the game, my dog. Talk to me.
What's up, my brother?
Man, nothing much, man. Trying to run this show as smooth as possible. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. Congrats on that 2,500. Hope now we just push for 3,000.
Man, if we could hit 3K before, because the goal was 2,500 because we was going into the 2025, right? And that was like,
right.
And y'all just, I guess y'all said, that we're going to get you to 2,500 right now. and so if y'all could say and get me to 3K, that would be awesome too. Like, we're going to continue to grow, man. I really think people are tuning into the channel. They're enjoying we got so many different vibes. Greg, I don't want to brag, man, but I actually watched my own show from early signing day. And that was an entertaining 5 hours. I left.
I know, man.
I left it up on my TV for a while, bro. Like, I left it up, and
nobody else even came close to that.
But it was entertaining, not to brag, man. It was just entertaining, like hearing some of the comments I was responding to. Like, the chat been going crazy the past couple months. I mean, the past couple streams, bro. And that's all I want here. I don't care for all, it's great when we had a super chat trains and all of that, but I like comments. I like when y'all in the chat going at each other. I like when the moderators come back after the stream. Man, did you see so-and-so say this? And did you see that fool say, like, I love, that's community to me. That's what we're building here. So
you're right.
Greg, talk about it, man. ReliaQuest Bowl. At least we're gonna be in warm weather.
Outback Bowl, right?
Huh?
It used to be called the Outback Bowl, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think that's what I was looking at some of the comments. They give me
I can't even pronounce that bowl, to be honest with you. But hey, it is what it is. I just hope we use these 20 whatever days to get better. Do some development. Everybody get better. The ones coming back next year, they can use these extra weeks to get better. We'll be facing a really good defense. I mean, Michigan's defense is legit. So we'll have to have a good game plan. Hopefully we'll execute and just get a win and get out of there. I got some Michigan fans that I would love to, especially my boss, would love to tell him to suck it. But I think it's a good opportunity. Then we got the portal going on. We got our GM. I'm sure he's on the ball, knows what we got to have, what we need. I'm not really concerned about most of the portal people leaving. I get it. If they want hopefully more playing time. But a lot of these wide receivers, I get it, because I mean we had a quarterback. We didn't throw the ball a whole lot, and he wanted to run. He's going to run a lot. So, and most wide receivers want the ball. So I mean, I get it.
It ain't even that, man. You got to look at the full scheme of things. You had Kobe Prentice, who had the second most drops on the team, man. Like it was just a scheme and something that he wasn't used to. And so when he went down with injury, Cole Adams, who picked up the scheme very well. We talked. I don't know how many times I screamed Cole Adams' name in the screen. I don't know how many times I kept telling y'all, watch out for Cole Adams. Watch out for Cole Adams. Watch out for Cole. I said we got a Wes Welker on our squad with a lot more explosiveness. I kept telling y'all that. And sure enough, as soon as he got his opportunity, he took advantage. Y'all got to also see, like, there was a situation where Caleb Odom could have took advantage when Jalen Hill went down as a true freshman, but Jeremy Bernard, in the grand scheme of things, came in and was a lot more consistent. Caleb Odom would make plays, but he would miss more plays than he made. And so you opened the door and had Jeremy Bernard move from one side of the ball and to the other side, because Jeremy Bernard came in, he was originally going to be our Z, where Ryan Williams and Kendrick Law and Kobe Prince were kind of rotating. Like, that's where Jeremy Bernard's original position was going to play, because they wanted Kendrick Law strictly for the slot. They wanted him to be, but things worked out to where Ryan Williams got put at that Z spot. That was kind of more of the simple concept zone of the passing concepts that you'll see, the passing scheme, and he took off with it. He Jeremy Bernard moved over to X, and you saw that lineup kind of mature as the season went. But you saw the guys that were really grasping the offense grow, and you see how the season ended for it.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. I'm just kind of glad that I was thinking about this today, and I even heard somebody else say something later on. But 9-3, maybe we'll learn from this. It's a good thing that maybe these players will realize, hopefully, and coaches, to make sure that, hey, we've got to do better. I mean, because you can't leave it into the committee's hands. You can't leave nobody's hands. You got to win. You got to win 11. You got to go 11-1, hopefully 12-0. You got to do that, and you've got to prepare. You've got to work. You've got to you
just got to win your conference.
Be coachable.
You just got to win your conference. That's it. I don't care. Right. I don't care. At the end of the day, all of that stuff is on the bullet, right? We got that in the folder. Every spring workout, we show up, fourth quarter program. We're going to have all those bullet points, all of this motivational stuff. But at the end of the day, the AD said it the best. He got to have to play the business game now. Like that's something that we as Alabama brand, we've kind of pushed against for the longest, and we had Mick Gillespie on the show the other day. What that was, Sunday? We had Mick Gillespie. So yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, yesterday. We had Mick on the show, right? And we look at it, and he said Alabama's going to have to start playing the game with this money stuff. Alabama's really going to have to jump into it, and it goes past just recruiting. It's going to be on the broadcasting side, with these TV contracts and things and scheduling. All of that is going to matter. Like, and there's not going to be a 2-year, 3-year turnover. It's going to happen next season. Watch what happens next season. Watch how the games are played next season. Watch how you see these invites and these tournament ideas start popping up, preseason tournaments, all of this stuff to go after the money and to put a quick product on the field, so you don't have to pay for it on the back end when you're playing against competition.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, you've almost got to almost do it like a NFL team. You know, you got money you need to spend, and who's a wise investment? You know, players, portal. You know, what do you want to spend your money on, and what do you need?
Right.
What's a good fit? I mean, that's why you got a general manager, and you got people that work for him.
Yeah,
that's what it's turned into. You know, just watching, looking at the bracket and looking at teams as overall, it just seems like college football has changed so much in the last 3 years. There's not, to me, every team's beatable. Every team. I mean, Oregon don't even look that great sometimes. Penn State don't even look good. Indiana's a joke. You know, Georgia's very beatable. They've almost lost 4 games this year. I mean, so there's no telling who's going to win it. It's just the way it is. I don't think you're going to have those one dominant, just absolutely just.
It's going to be impossible
it's just not going to happen anymore.
Hey,
so
hold on, Greg.
We just got to.
Hold on, Greg. I got to do something for somebody in the chat real quick. We got, Adrian, our resident AAA Georgia fan in our chat. He trying to get jumped. It was his birthday yesterday. I didn't know it. I'm sorry, brother. Happy belated birthday. What was your birthday, bro? But I want to tell you something. I can't stand you, and I love you at the same time, bro. Happy belated birthday, man. Shout out to my boy, Adrian, always coming in with energy. And Amanda, don't buy that boy no, you better not cash app it to him and let him buy it himself. You better not.
I send him a AAA shirt.
I'm going to sit, as a matter of fact, Adrian, go buy one of them black and red AAA shirts. Go, y'all go get y'all merch. Get you some of that black and red. We got the colorway for you, Adrian. Come on, bro. Get him one of them, sis. Just get black and red. It's cool. I like black and red colorway. Get that man a black and red AAA shirt. Then we could call it even. I approve that one. If my opinion matters in the Eccles household, I approve the black and red CSN merch. I approve. See, sis already seeing. All right. But yeah, Greg, go ahead, man. But you're absolutely right, man. The context of everything in college football is changing. People got to go ahead and flip the page. And
we got to change with it. We
got to, man. And I think Kalen DeBoer is the perfect fit personality-wise.
I agree.
As much as I hate it, bro, I couldn't be a head coach right now in college football. I'll be a perfect position coach.
Oh yeah.
But I could not be a head coach because I need to be able to say those things behind the scenes to players.
Yeah.
That you get what I'm saying?
Oh no, you can't do it anymore.
You got to be
because most kids
politics.
are going to say, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm not. I can go somewhere else, and they can.
Facts.
So I mean, it's just I don't know. It seems like every head coach you're handcuffed almost. You can't. You got to be real delicate on how you talk to them, try to motivate them, coach them. You just got to walk on pins and needles almost. And I think that's everybody. It's just
right.
I don't know. It's trying. What about is it Cam Cameron? He go in the portal for Auburn, right?
You said who?
Or is that just a rumor?
Cam Coleman.
Yeah,
I have not heard anything from the city about Cam Coleman.
But I'm like, is this real?
But no, you know what? That's what I be saying. Like it's those Twitter pages, man. Like Bear Bryant's burner, I love being live because I know he be watching. For real, he know, man. Clap back, man, and it wouldn't even be like no hostiles type stuff. It's funny. It's funny to see your fair weather fandom, but so many people agree with him, man. They be so vocal about what he say, like his word is bond. And I'll be like, man, that dude is joke. Like y'all be calling me a joke. Y'all be, come on, man. This man, you know how lame of an Alabama fan you have to be to just go out your way to troll an Auburn fan, like just for no reason. You wake up and you start trolling Auburn. That's lame. Why are we bothering Auburn? We ain't got them jokers boo boo. Like they only matter that 1 week out here. Because if they do pop up, usually I wait for them to bother me. You don't mess with an Auburn fan till they bother you. He wake up ready to bother
That's
Auburn fans.
right.
Like, how do you wake
Yeah, I
up?
love it because I just sit back and wait for them to say something, and then I can just attack them.
Right.
They've lost 28 games in 4 years.
But no,
I
I will say this, Bear Bryant Burn. I do like how he got both fan bases stirred up. Alabama fans were ready to troll.
He does. He's like Paul Feinbaum.
And Auburn fans ready to go at each other and talk.
Mhm.
It was so funny. But at the same time, I was like, bro, leave these Auburn fans alone, bro. Let them muddle in their own misery all the body lonesome. We got our own problems. We got our own. I don't even think we got problems. I think we got our own, like unknowns to be worried
solutions.
about.
We just got to get some solutions. That's all we need is solutions. We just got to play consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to play consistent. That's all we got to do. Stuff that's easy to fix, or I think once he gets all his players in, we're going to be all right. We'll be all right once he gets all he wants and the way he wants to do things. Because he kind of had to, we had to save the roster and keep, and do whatever we had to do. So he just had to make do with what you had. And next year and the year after that, you'll see everything will start changing, and it'll be a crazy good offense and a defense that just got better and better. I think they're going to be, man, they improved. I mean, I was like, wow. Especially there's just a few games where they have a little dip, but overall, I'd have to say I was happy they got better. That's all you got. That's all you can say. But Coach, I was going to ask you something. If there was, do you think he might make a move or two on a coach? Not one that leaves, one that he might want to replace. I'm just asking. I don't know what
I have heard. I will say this. I've heard some things about offensive line assistant. You get what I'm saying? Like adding another personnel to the O line, because right now on the defensive line you have multiple coaches. Like you have coaches with experience working with the interior and the perimeter, your edges. Now I think I would like to believe, and I want to say this with confidence, that when we had that 2010 to 15, 16 stretch, we had two offensive line coaches on staff, like actual on-field offensive line coaches, like involved as staffers. And I want to say during those years,
Coach Pantry, Coach Pantry.
You get what I'm saying? But so you get what I'm getting at, right? So
I get it.
I don't think we need to move on from Cap, but before I hand it over to you, I don't think we need to move on. I think he's done with the physicality part and the technical, because he's cleaned up Caden Proctor a lot this season. Caden Proctor had some big spots, like a few.
I'm not trying to be too critical. I'm just saying it just didn't seem like the offensive line, to me, got a whole lot better. It was kind of, I don't know. I
can't agree, man. I can't agree, because I like how we were able to switch up.
Maybe it was just because our right tackle was always terrible. Maybe it just
new scheme, man. And this was, you got to understand this too. This is Coach Cap's first time like designing run scheme in a new offense, like his blocking scheme, blocking scheme. This is new for him. So he's adjusted from. I think he was used to a different scheme, right? I mean, you can call it a counter scheme, and that's what Coach Kalen DeBoer liked about his run scheme. He loved the elements of his counter scheme, his run counter game. So when you bring those two things and you look at how Kalen DeBoer loves to implement the pin and pull, if you can master those two levels where your run game, your counter game, and your pin and pull scheme, they kind of intermesh, and you're able to mix that with like RPO concepts and RPO window dressing and things of that nature, pre-snap motion, you can have an elite run game. And I see the project coming together, especially when you have a skill set like Jalen Murrow. But I think it's going to be more effective next year as the more we lean on the running backs, because you saw Jan Miller's explosiveness. You saw Richard Young's explosiveness these last 2 or 3 weeks of the season. So I think we're on to something.
What do you think, Justice? What do you think he's thinking?
I think Justice is in the portal. I really do. I wouldn't mind if he gets in the portal, but I will say this: if he doesn't get in the portal, watch out, because that tells you what this offense is going to look like. But Greg, last statement, and I'm gonna have to get you off the line, man. We got more people ready to call in on this
I got you.
joyous
No
Monday evening. It's Monday, right?
That's right.
All right, I'm making sure. I was, I slept good yesterday or this morning. For real, man.
Well, all night or Saturday night, yeah. I just love your show. Glad you let a lot of us come on, and nobody else does that. I hope people know that. I mean, there are some call-in shows, but it's totally different, not even close to what Coach Smook does. And for you guys or gals that haven't called in, or you're a little bit worried about it, Coach Smook is gentle. He'll pamper you. Don't be scared to call. Come in. We want to hear everybody's opinions, because I read the comments. Everybody's got some really good opinions.
Facts. That's what I be trying to say, Greg. You saying exactly what I be like. Y'all be saying some good stuff in these comments. Stop being scared. Get from behind them keyboards and them phones.
It's just like talking on the phone to your buddy about sports.
It's a phone for a reason. It's a phone for a reason. So get ready to call in. We about to open this phone line up here in about 2 minutes. But Greg, final thoughts, brother.
Bama family, don't worry about it. I think we're going to do well in the portal. I'm not worried about who's left. I think we got the right coach. We got the right GM. I think we're headed in the right direction, and we'll be back next year. I hope we do good in the bowl. I just hope everybody just stay positive and relax.
Right.
Just relax.
Hey,
we're good. We're good.
Relax, everybody. Relax.
Just like Aaron Rodgers said, relax.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, man. It's okay. We finished 10-3. It'd be no worse than the 2010 team. They went 10-3.
Man, let's
and then
go,
look what
man.
happened. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's go.
All right, man. We love y'all. I love you.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Roll Tide, Greg. Yes, sir. Shout out to Greg for calling in, man. Shout out to Greg, my guy. Hey, phone line is open 334-625-1121. Say your name and put me in the game, coach. Hey, please stop with all the extra long intros, Rico and Saran. Golly, I could have had a perfect clip on y'all's phone call, but nah, y'all want to. It's your boy DJ Saran trying to get you done. Put me in the gang on the line. Would you like to take this phone call? Come on, I want to get the clips, man. We want the clips. We got some people on our content team joining the content team. If you think you want to help with editing, submitting clips and editing for the Coach Smook Network, I mean, getting clips of shows, clips from other videos, reaction stuff. Jump in the community. Talk to my guy facing the bass right here. And is the white in here? I know he said he was going to be moving around a little bit late tonight, but chasing the bass. That's my guy Thad. He's one of our media manager personnel, right? What in the world? Yo, my hair is growing, y'all. So my hair growing. Earlier today, I was sitting down and I turned over and I had. You know what I'm saying? I had that was crazy, bro. My hair growing, so y'all better leave your boy alone. Hey, phone line is open 334-625-1121. We got a call on the line. Let's get to it.
Call from
Jordan, put me in the game, coach.
Yo, Jordan, what's up, man? You're in the game. Talk to me, my boy.
What's good, coach? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. Kind of just indulging in the postseason antics, right? I guess we can call it. And then just prepare myself for this off-season turnover, man. I think we're going to be poised. This staff came in with no time when Coach Saban retired. I mean, in the middle of the fire, jumped in the middle of the war. It was bullets flying. They jumped in the middle of it, survived. We come out from that 9-3. I think we're in a good spot to be confident about what next year and the future holds with this Alabama program under Coach Kalen DeBoer. But give me your thoughts, man. What's your thoughts on everything? ReliaQuest Bowl, players in the portal. Just indulge, man. Take your time.
First off, I want to say congratulations on 2.5K subscribers.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. You part of that? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Seeing everybody in the chat, especially when they're mad, when the Fairweather's mad, everybody in the chat going off. I love to see that.
Yeah.
I love to see the growth of the channel.
$1 Million Man Jordan on the line, y'all. We got him on the line. Yeah, I told y'all we be having celebrities. He really in the $1 Million Band, the $1 Million Marching Band at the University of Alabama. Yeah, we got celebrities. We got juice over here at Coach Smook Network. Stop playing with us. We got band members. We got football players. We got basketball players. Oh, I ain't supposed to tell you that. I'm sorry. Hey, dang. Somebody clip that last part and no, don't clip it. Delete it. But go ahead, Jordan. Give me your thoughts on everything going on.
You know, I think it was a very successful transition year for Coach DeBoer and his staff, because they came in, all the starters left. They had to go in the portal and get what they needed, and they had to jump in recruiting while trying to keep their current roster, trying to build a new roster. And people don't understand how hard that is, bro.
It's crazy that we put these and I'm gonna say we because we all did. We had these expectations, but I don't think we're giving enough credit to where we are right now. Like this, there are other teams in the SEC that did not have to deal with this. There are other teams in the country that got players that were on our roster last season that left after Coach Saban left. And we see what type of results they went away and produced, right? Nobody went away and actually did something so great or is on a roster that's doing something so great right now. Minus Caleb Downs, maybe. Who else is somewhere making Isaiah Bonds is making a huge impact at Texas, right? Amari Kneeblack and Kendrick Blackshire both went over there, and you see they're not doing much of anything. It's a lot of things that we can kind of glean on and look at and say, okay, it happened. What was for best happened, and we look at this 9-3 record, opportunity to be 10-3. Coach DeBoer is ahead of the curve, if you ask me. If I had to look at the scale on a scale of 0 to 100, and like to 100%, getting 100% of my confidence and stepping into those and filling those shoes or stretching those shoes of Coach Saban. Because he won't be able to fully fill them until he pulls in that first national championship. That's one thing. That's the standard at Alabama. But like I'm gonna give him like 75, 80% there, man, because you're literally a game out of the playoffs, which puts you about 90% there. And then you get to the championship game, that's 95, and you win it, that's 100. So he's literally just 3 steps. Of all the steps we need to overcome to be close to being a team in the playoffs, our Alabama Crimson Tide first year on the head coach Kalen DeBoer with 10 months of work under with this new program, new everything, we're 4 steps away from being in the national championship game and giving ourselves a chance to win it. So I think that's good when you talk about checking off that list, which is probably like, thousands of points you want to cover, and we're literally probably like 4 big steps away from being in that spot, man.
Oh yeah, we 9-3. How these fans are talking, you would think we 3-9.
You would think so, right?
Oh yeah, like people, some of my section mates, like there's some people that I just don't want to sit by during the game. There's some people I'm not sitting by. I won't say no names. I won't call people out. But
and it's you know what's crazy, Jordan? I like where we at with our fan base too, because I commended a lot of Bama fans stepping up. A lot of Bama fans with nice followings. You know, they got the 3 and 4Ks right there where I'm at. You know, I kind of consider us like the B list. Bama. You know what I'm saying? Bama Twitter, and we're not necessarily not A-list, but we just not celebrities. But we got a lot of people that have a lot of opinions on what we say, right? So I looked on there, and there was some people out here saying some real stuff, and it's like reality finally set in as the season finally just came to, when the playoff committee chose SMU. A lot of people immediately wanted to start bashing Jalen Milroe and doing all this other fair weather stuff. But I saw more people starting to step up and say, man, 9-3, like we were just sitting here holding our breaths, waiting for them to reveal the Alabama logo in the playoffs with this team that we are so ready to move past, but we wanted to see them in the playoffs. Like, how contradiction and how fair weather are you? You get what I'm saying? And so I think people are starting to put things in perspective, and you can't never say Coach Smook ain't never switched up, and you can't. Like, you can't never say the AAA family switched up. We've been portraying the same message all season. It's a process.
Yeah.
If we were at this point 3 years from now and we're putting it in the committee's hands 3 years from now, I may have a problem there. But for year one, I'm good. I'm perfect. I'm in the best spot. We're in the best position when it comes to Power 5 schools. We're in one of the best positions. I look at Tennessee. They're in a great position. They're in that 4th, 5th year under Heupel, right? Come on, man.
So. Yeah. I commented on Alabama football posts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Alabama football, the people who matter are proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't listen to everybody else. People. It's not like people like other teams. They didn't want to see SMU in the playoffs. They wanted to see Bama out of the playoffs.
And it's crazy because we talk about money. Everybody, I'm starting to learn more things about how college football is changing as I continue to just kind of be quiet when it comes to like talking real aspects of what this game is becoming from a fan standpoint. I've been real quiet because this is new for me. And usually the loud ones that think they know everything, they're always off. So I only speak on things like portal and NIL and things as I continue to verify information. And shout out to this somebody. If y'all don't follow this gentleman on Twitter, you need to go follow him. Shout out Carl Reed Jr. He's one of I think he's like the recruiting coordinator or something over at 247 Sports. I don't know the technical title, but he's tied into that. But he's very knowledgeable in how the college recruiting game and NIL and things of this nature, how the landscape has really just flipped. Like, we thought it was changing, but it has already changed. State legislators, when you start getting courts involved, that's a change. There's a change. So there's no time to get acclimated. You're either going to be stressed out every day about recruiting because players are going to be approached on their way home from school from recruiters or NIL people, boosters and funders from a school. They might get picked up on their way home from school in a what they call the new truck, that the new Tesla trucks. Imagine walking home from school on the west side of Montgomery, Alabama, and a Tesla truck come pick you up, and like you're first of all, you're a brave person for driving one of those over here on the west side. Secondly, as a kid, 16, 17-year-old kid, imagine how that you're not thinking about no doggone commitment to no Alabama. You're like, dang, this could be mine if I go to where? What school you from again? So that's what it is, and that's what the game of football is becoming. It's not something that I grew up liking, but it is what it is. And until they put parameters on it, we just got to accept it, man, and roll with the punches. As Bama fans, we got to know that we're not the only ones going through this. But yeah, final thoughts, Jordan. Final thoughts, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing about the transfer portal real quick.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it.
Some people don't understand that it's not always the player making a personal selfish decision chasing the bag. Sometimes it's just maybe the coach pulls you in like, hey, you're a great player, but you don't fit my scheme.
In so many words. That's what, you know what? You want me to be honest? That's what right now I'm looking at the transfer portal, right? Entries. The only one that I see that isn't that situation right now, is Keanu Cope. To me, I think that situation applies. That reasoning, what you just said, you're not a fit for what we're trying to do here going forward. I appreciate you for sticking it out. Look at these guys. These are all Saban recruits, man. These are guys that really they gave it. They really gave it all. Hunter Osborne was a surprise for me. I think this was a perfect scheme for him, honestly. But Jaleel Hurley just couldn't make his way up the depth chart. Anytime you got a red shirt sophomore, I think Jaleel Hurley was. No, he was a red shirt freshman. And 4 true freshmen come in and like literally just and the injury helped those true freshmen get those reps. And they never turned. I told y'all, I said this before we even got back to Coach Smook Network. Like, I felt like any of these DBs in that 24 class could come in and take whoever spot was in front of them. So The portal ain't always bad, y'all. I want to see every one of these guys. I didn't get to interact with Danny Lewis a lot, but I know what type of family he come from. So I want to see him go somewhere and have success. If he go to LSU and become the next great tight end that they push out, great. You know, as long as he don't have no good game against us, I'm all good. Same with Kendrick Law. A lot of them Louisiana boys, they might go back to the boot. Why not? Why not go be comfortable? Make some good money on your last year of college football, and then take your chances at the next level. Give yourself one more chance to put some crazy good film together at a prestigious organization program, right? And enjoy it. But yeah, that's my feels on it too, Jordan. That was a good point to make, man.
Yes, sir. Well, that's all I had to say. No, I don't talk long.
Look, you don't talk long and you don't talk much. You be having me. I know everybody be looking. They be looking at me when I'm on the phone with them, like Coach Smook trying his best. Because I be like, I'm trying to give him time. I know he a smooth criminal. Let me give him time. You know, he's a smooth criminal.
You can't say nothing nowadays, bro. You can't say nothing nowadays, bro.
I already know it. I said Jordan be trying to make sure he have his statements ready because he know JB lurking in the chat. You know, but yeah, man, and I appreciate you for calling in, man. We got somebody calling in now. Let me get them on the line, brother. Roll Tide.
All right, bro. Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got another caller on the line, and I know who it is. Check it out.
Call from.
Showtime.
To accept, press.
They don't follow directions. People don't want to. You don't want to follow directions. You're not gonna get on the line. If you don't want to follow directions, you're not going to get on the line. We got people that actually call in and want to follow directions and get on the line. They want to get clipped into the shorts and stuff. And y'all know who that was. Bad dog. He ain't no good dog like Adrian and the rest of the good dogs. He a bad dog. The closet Alabama fan. Darius himself. I ain't trying to hear from Darius tonight anyway. He ain't got nothing to talk to me about. Talking about some Showtime. What's good, James? How you feeling tonight, man? Get that wristband, y'all. We got a few people in here without wristbands. We at the hour and 20-minute mark on the show, man. Thank y'all for being here. 127 people in the chat on Twitter, 118 here on YouTube. We got one lurking on the chat on Twitch, man. I'm gonna keep this Twitch thing going. I like streaming on Twitch. Twitch got a little vibe over it. I seen it. What's up, everybody? Bad boy. What is that? What do you mean by this? I don't even know what bad boy. Yeah. Too much. What's up, man? Welcome to the chat. AAA, get these folks some wristbands, y'all. He won't be back. I don't blame him if he doesn't come back. Jalen will do good in the NFL. We can't. We're gonna have to. I don't think this staff is scared to move past Jalen if he decides to come back. I don't think this staff is scared to move past Jalen if he decides to come back. There's a clear picture and there's a clear notion that they are ready to see what this offense fully develops into. We got another call on the line, 440.
Call from.
Jimmy from Ohio.
Yo, Jimmy, what's up, man? You in the game. Talk to me, my guy.
What's going on with you, my brother?
Nothing much, man. How you doing this evening?
I'm good, man. Listen, bro, I just want to say this, man. When it comes to Kalen DeBoer, we have to give the man a chance, man. This is the player, and I understand every time the transfer portal open, I get it. When people leave Alabama, it's like national news. Because it's like, why is everybody leaving Alabama? This happens, like you said, man, to every team in the nation. I think it just makes a shockwave because it's Alabama, and a lot of people don't like Alabama. So when people leave, they're like, "Oh, look, the dynasty is over." Man, listen, Kevin DeBoer is coming behind the greatest coach of all time, the greatest coach of all time, man. Like that's some big shoes to fill. You know what I'm saying? And I think people were look, especially with the media. Bro, it's a Alabama fatigue when it comes to college football. It's Alabama fatigue. So people don't want us to see us in the play. They didn't want to see us in the playoffs. They didn't want to see Kevin DeBoer be successful. They didn't. I guarantee you, when we played Georgia, people were hoping that we was gonna lose to Georgia, just to say, look, Alabama's down. They don't have Saban. Listen, man, this is his first year. Get him. I get it. Losing some of these players, and like, as far as predicting, you think it's going to hurt, but maybe these players just don't fit in the system that he's trying to do.
And that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad you said that, man. That is okay. And in hindsight, that's what we asked for these players as a collective, as a fan base. We asked for these players to be rewarded for what they do. That's what we asked for.
Yep.
And now because the NCAA and all these people that make the decisions gave us exactly what we asked for with no real thought into it, because none of us had any real thought into it. Any of us that mattered gave no real thought to it. They just said, do it. That's what they did. And this is what we're getting. So why are we mad? Why are we mad when players say, I only got 16 catches this season?
Yeah.
Hold on. That dude threw the ball 600 times over there.
Yeah.
Like that's an easy decision if it's just that. But then it's also, you got players that are saying, okay, I only got 16 catches, then we only threw the ball 400 times this or 400 times this season. But this is our first year. You know, and you get what I'm saying? Like people there's going to be that. That's what happens in free agency. So stop acting like it's new. It's just in college football now, everybody. It's just in college football.
And let's be honest, bro. Look how many players left when Saban was there. Players thought that people thought, oh man, we can never replace. What are we gonna do without them? And look what happened.
Man,
man.
Case in point. Let's go to 2022. Let's just to kind of hone in that point you just made right there. All right. These are guys, these are names, and I want y'all to think about this. These are names when they came to Alabama, they were supposed to be that guy. Javon Baker, Stephon Wynn, Caden Clark, Tyler Harrell, Ajayi Hall, Tyler Steen. Y'all remember when Tyler Steen came from Vanderbilt, came in? That was a transfer. Shane Lee left. Y'all remember Shane Lee played his freshman year and did all that filling in, and we thought he was just going to stick it out because he had this loyalty. No, transfer portal has been a thing of time since it's been available. Why are we trying to act like Kalen DeBoer can't keep players, and we've seen players leave Alabama when Coach Saban was here? Tommy Brown, y'all remember Tommy Brown? He was supposed to be the next great center at Alabama. He never got on the field. Jaleel Billingsley left. He was a freaking nature. Drew Sanders, Paul Tyson, Bear Bryant, great grandson. Come on now. King Makuta. Y'all remember the edge rusher King? I forgot about him.
Right.
Come on, man.
And we can't Malik Benson, Royce Williams. I mean, bro, like people left under Saban.
Come on, dog.
Why are we such a shock? Because it's Kellen. What it is, they're trying to find a reason. Oh, man, give the man a chance to get his system in, man. I think Kevin DeBoer can be successful.
Jalen Moody, you remember Jalen Moody, the linebacker we just knew was gonna be a head buster. Y'all remember? These are all players that were like, oh, I can't wait till they get on the field, and they hit the portal.
Under Saban.
Under Coach Saban. Yeah, let's keep that. So for all of you that's saying, and these are coming after a season where we didn't make the playoffs. That was a season after we didn't make the playoffs. So come on, man. Y'all got to stop, man. Jamil Burrows next year, the following year. Jamil Burrows. Fagans. Y'all remember Fagans left? Traquan Fagans hurt our feelings and left. DeMoy Kennedy went to Colorado. And Damian George, Christian Leary, Trey Sanders. Come on now.
Trey Sanders was a man. Listen,
Aaron Anderson,
Isaiah Bond.
Come on, man.
I get it. He left when Saban left, but still,
he was already.
Caleb Jones.
Bonds was hitting the portal before Saban said he was retired.
Exactly. Yeah, he was. There he was.
JoJo Earl. We lost JoJo Earl. Come on, man.
JoJo Earl. Yeah.
Trayshawn Holden.
What is his name? Brockmeyer.
Come on.
TCU?
Come on, man. Brockmeyer left when he left after spring, so we can't count him.
He left. Okay.
Yeah. He left after spring, so I ain't mad at Brockmeyer. Kyrie Jackson left early. Y'all remember that? Come on, y'all. Like, Javian Cohen. Come on, man. We had all of
and rest in peace to Kyrie.
Right, man. R.I.P. Kyrie Jackson, man. That boy. I think he was gonna have like a TA type year, bro, in the NFL. He was. He left when he left Alabama, and I had to apologize because he did have a tough run at Bama. But when you look at the documentary they did on him while he was at Oregon, I see why.
Yeah.
You know, coming with that pressure behind him, you know, being injured that whole year. I ain't know we had 4 our starting DBs that year came into the season injured. Kool-Aid, all the boys came into the season injured.
And listen, Smook, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, bro. I just want to say this as well, bro. Like, let's think about it. Let's go back to when we first got the news that Saban was retiring. We was in shock. I was like, I felt like my chest hurt. Like, damn, we just lost Saban, right?
Talk about it.
And then here come the name of Kalen DeBoer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about what Kalen DeBoer was bringing. He was supposed to bring Ryan Grubb. Ryan Grubb said, "I'm going to the Seahawks."
Hey, Ryan Grubb said, "I will be your offensive coordinator at Alabama." Then that boy showed up at
and then guess what? Now you got to swing at the hanging fruit and get Nick Sheridan, right? Because he was like, "Damn, I got to find an OC this quick," right? So now he come in, and then what was the narrative, Smoke? Oh, Caleb DeBoer, he can't recruit in the South. He's not going to be able to recruit in the South. This ain't the Pac-12. This ain't Washington. And guess what? We got the second recruiting class next year in the nation.
Number 2.
So now what? Now we beat Georgia. Now what? We beat Auburn. Now what? We beat LSU. Now what? What y'all gonna say? Yeah, we lost to Vanderbilt in Oklahoma. Those were bad losses.
Yeah,
I get it. But
from an optics standpoint, those are bad losses from an optic standpoint. But when you really break down those games, a football mind will look at that game and say, "All right, we got out coached because of literally just lack of execution." But schematically, there were some imbalances in that Vandy game. That Vanderbilt offense, it took 7 games for anybody to catch on to it. They
Smoke. Texas beat them by 3, my brother.
Come on now. And you got Texas just got what they was bragging about Texas against Georgia. Texas is the number 1 rank, has the number 1 ranked defensive pressure rate in the country right now.
And they beat them by 3.
Come on, man. It wasn't it wasn't
Oklahoma,
just us.
No, Oklahoma, listen, I'm not making excuses, but let's be honest. Jalen Milroe kind of gave them 14 points easily with them 2 picks.
Oh yeah. And then we had 14 points taken off the board too.
We had the 14 points taken off the board with the bullshit cover calls. He was covered up. I don't want to hear that shit. Yep. You don't see that call any.
I like Jimmy. I like Jimmy.
Language.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Jimmy. No, you good, Jimmy. Hey, listen, we love the Lord here, right? But I don't. He know my heart. He know your heart. And he love Alabama football too. And so he gave us these mouthpieces to say things that he don't want to say. So that bullshit that they was doing that game, you right, man. That was the first time I had agreed with every Alabama fan on Twitter. In my existence on Twitter, I agree with every Alabama. It was people that I know blocked me. I was like, yeah, you right.
Smoke. It was Georgia fans even saying it was BS. It was Georgia fans saying that was BS.
Right. They said Jimmy got sold. Jimmy, they said you got sold, brother.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this, my brother. I'm gonna just say this, man. Next year, we are coming back. Do you hear me?
100%.
We are going to be back, and people gonna understand and know why the standard is the standard in Tuscaloosa, T-Town, Alabama, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You mark my words, bro. People write us off. Oh, they lost to Oklahoma. They lost to Vanderbilt. They're out the playoffs. That's cool. Guess what? That's cool. That's fine. We got a young team coming in. We got Keelan Russell coming in, who I'm excited about. We got an excellent and listen. If people are like, oh, the receivers listening. Are y'all forgetting we got Rico Scott? Are y'all forgetting we got Emmanuel Henderson? Are y'all forgetting we still got Jeremy Bernard, Ryan Williams?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, hold on. Hey, so we got to change that song up. Kendrick Law and Kobe gone. We got to change the song up. All right? Put that on the agenda, big bro. Shout out to Black.
Come on, man.
Do the game.
We got some youngsters coming up, man.
And you know what? That's just guys that we know are healthy. You got to remember, Cole Adams really, hey, man.
Oh, Adams.
Shout out. Man. Look, hold on. I got to do this, bro. TC to go on Twitter. I can't stand you, but you said something so true. I can't stand her, bro, but she said something so true. She said, Y'all act like Cole Adams didn't just come in and just start snatching roster spots and actually was producing. Like, ain't no way I'm worried about Kobe Prentice leaving. As much as I love Kobe personally, as much as I love Kendrick, and knowing Cole Adams coming back healthy next season, boy.
Smooth. Put Cole Adams in the damn slot.
Put that boy in the game.
Come on, who do you remind you of? Slade Bolden.
Not
That's
even.
who he reminds me of.
You know who he remind me of? You want me to know? And people not gonna remember this. Christian Jones. Think about faster Christian Jones, and I will give him Slade Bolden route running, right? I give him the tech, but his impact, how he played, the physicality and blocking and everything, he reminds me. And we're talking about former Bama receivers in the chat, y'all. Christian Jones, 22. Go watch the film. Go call me crazy if you want to. He gave me them Christian Jones feels. Talk to me,
man. Listen. Smoke, I'm going to just say this, bro, and I want all the Bama fans to hear me when I say this. We are coming.
Right.
We are coming. Mm-hmm. Georgia won the SEC. They thought, this is we are coming. We are coming, bro.
Right. 100%.
And I'm going to leave it at that, man. Hey, much love to you, Smoke from Ohio, baby. Roll Tide, roll. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
be safe out there, man.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, Jimmy from Ohio, for calling in. Roll Tide, man. Y'all, we are expanding. We in Cali. We in Ohio. As a matter of fact, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's take a quick 2 minute intermission, and let's do this roll call again, man. In the chat right now, man. Let me know where you watching from right now. Where you watching from right now, y'all? Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Where you watching from? Hey, where you watching from? Yeah, where you watching? Huh. Watching from? Put it in the chat. Alabama. New York in the building. Got Mo Bama in the chat. Mo Bama in the chat. T-Town in the chat. Let's go. Hey, nah, we know what that's at. North Carolina, baby. Real talk. What's good, Florida? I see you. Alabama, I see you in the chat. Painesville, Alabama, the big 4-5, baby. Let's go. Birmingham in the chat. H-Town. Hey, is that H-Town, Texas, or H-Town, Alabama? Yeah. We still at Alabama. Oh, Alabama D. We got Texas in the chat. Let's go. Opelika, Alabama. Frank, what's good, Frank? Jacksonville, Florida in the chat. Yo, hey, Jay Green, where you watching from? Where you at? James Love in Alabama. Let's go. Full time phone, Will. Acknowledge Chicago. Okay, shout out in the building. ATL in the chat, man. Pennsylvania. Oh, snap. What we at? Deerfield. Hey, we down in South Florida in Miami. We out there in the 205, baby. C-Town. What's up? Hey, what part of Columbus you in? You know, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. What's up, Kendrick? How you feeling? I ain't from Columbus, but that's the stomping grounds. I ain't from Columbus. I'm from Phoenix City. You know how. Yeah, bro. In the gump, baby. Right up the street. You right around the corner. You on the same street as me. Yeah, what's up? I can't over there, y'all. I'm just playing. We in the same city, though. We got Carrollton, Georgia in the house. Let's go, man. Huntsville in the chat. You follow? What's up, William? What's up, William? Brunswick, Georgia in the chat. Evergreen, Alabama in the chat. East Side, off Atlanta Highway. I see you. Selma, Alabama in the chat. And we got Hartsville in the chat. Columbus, Georgia, my brother Dino checking in from the hometown. I see. Appreciate y'all for checking in with your boy Coach Smook, man. Hopefully y'all enjoying the stream so far. Who else we got? We got Glencoe on it. Okay, we got everybody. T-Town, my boy. Hey, Paul checking in from Hartsville, Alabama. Hartsville, Alabama. Hopefully y'all enjoying the show, man. Hopefully y'all are here. We just got through our first half of the show. I'm gonna take y'all on a quick infomercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get back into the phone lines. But topic of conversation for the second half, and we're gonna dive into it because we know it's a hot topic, and we usually don't jump in on the mainstream topics. We'll dive into Michigan and Alabama's game the closer we get to it. But we got more content that we're gonna be able to talk about here on the Coach Smook Network. But the hot topics right now is transfer portal. I'm not a portal tracker, but I don't mind indulging in the conversation. So we're going to talk about the guys that's leaving, impact. We're going to talk about guys that can help us if we go and get them in the portal. We're going to jump into it and talk about all that when we come back from our first break. So before we do that, let me stop the music real quick. Before we do that, I need to put a poll in the chat. Let's give Coach Kalen DeBoer a realistic grade. End of season grade, regular season grade, end of season regular grade. Because I didn't get to save the end of season, regular season, end of regular season, final grades for Coach KD. Final grade, Kalen DeBoer. Because we did the coordinators last time, we didn't do the rest of them. That's why I need some more producers and mods to help me out. C, D. All right. Poll is in the chat, man. Y'all run the answers up. Y'all run y'all responses up in the chat. And when we get back from our infomercial break, man, we're going to reveal the results. And then we're going to dive into the next topic of conversation. We're going to open the phone lines up and let your voices be heard once again. Portal Talk coming up next here on the Coach Smook Network. And don't forget, if you're on Twitter and you want your comments to be seen, you can at me while we're live on the show, and I'll pull up a tweet. I got Twitter up on one of these screens, and we'll get into it. And we're gonna really open the conversation up. Portal, how you feel, what can happen, how it goes, what we need to do, all of that here on the Coach Smook Network. Thank y'all for being here and supporting here at the Coach Smook Network. And don't forget, man, if you're not a member of the AAA family, you tripping. Become a member. Grab your wristband. Join the community. This offseason is going to be a fun one for basketball. We got men and women's basketball coverage coming to the network. We got some youth sports coverage. If you got youth that you want to try to get some exposure, Coach Smook Network is becoming a recruiting boost platform. A lot of people are watching our reviews and they're looking at the insight that we're bringing. We're collabing with some analysts and other recruiters in college football that are established. We're really making moves as we get back in the gym and try to get some weight on ourselves. But if you want to be able to follow that closely, join the AAA family. This is how you do it. Check it out.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. And each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. If you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Keep me off the ball, I run it back.
Leandre Gota Tejus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got some new members in the family, man. Y'all better take a moment and celebrate, man. We vibing over here on the Coach Smook Network. Take a second and acknowledge BT Sports Network joined at the beginning of the stream, but we also got a new member of the AAA family. He went and got his wristband. My boy got his new wristband. Check him out. That boy, Bad Boy Automotive. Oh, Bad Boy Automotive. So, hold on. All right, so check this out. Why my goofy self? I'm sitting here looking at like I'm not reading it like it's written. I'm trying to make a phrase out of it. And in my mind, I thought this was something like something about like the bayou. I thought you was from Louisiana, and I thought there was some slang. If you break this down, I'm not going to talk about it. Welcome to the AAA family. Don't mind me. You know what I'm saying? Over my head with the name. Don't mind me. Bad Boy Automotive, appreciate you for joining the AAA family, man. I'm sorry. I ain't got no sense, man. My mama said they missed out on getting a check for me, all this other good stuff. So I'm just saying. Chad, am I the only one? Am I the only one? Don't do me like that. You get what I'm saying? Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Come on now. But now let's get into the conversation, man. We want to talk about it. It's the main topic of conversation across the Alabama fan base. We're talking portal. Let's talk about the particulars. Let's talk about the guys that's in the portal. There's a list that I have. I won't disclose every name on there, but I will tell you that, excuse me, there is a few names on this list that are probably going to surprise you. They're probably going to surprise you because you're going to be like, man, wasn't he a starter? But yeah, it happens. It's happening. It's going to happen. But before we get into that part of it, I like to kind of just establish this. You got to think. Kalen DeBoer didn't have time to really reevaluate the roster last year when he came in. He came on the fly. So we're actually turning the page. You're keeping assets that's going to help you. Going to help you continue to grow in the direction that you feel is best for this team. But you got to accept the fact that you got to be appreciative of the fact that the guys that are now entering the portal, they came and they gave it a whole season. We only saw like one emotional decision, and that was kind of disrespectful to the team, to the brothers, and that was Jaheim Otis. And the fact that he did it after a loss was kind of one of those things where you're like, come on, dog, you know. And then to outright say it's because I wasn't getting snaps. Well, if you were the best player in that position, you would, you know, if you was producing, you'll get those snaps that you asked for. But that's neither here nor there. Wish all these guys good luck, man, wherever they go. But let's look at this list, man. We got a small list. Right now it's 8 people. I think I have like 5 more to add to this list that I believe will end up hitting the portal here soon. And we're gonna jump into it. Let's talk about it. You got Keon Coat. We already know the drama surrounding his situation, and yeah, that's not something that we care to divulge in. Danny Lewis was a surprise to a lot of us. You look at the depth chart. You look at how the staff recruited the tight end room. We got slimmer, right? We got slimmer with the guys. Still similar frame. You know, you see the frame kind of changing for the tight end. And the balance of the style of tight end you have. I think Josh Cuevas is coming back next year. You got Jay Lindsey on the roster right now. I think we're losing Ty Lockwood. We might lose Lockwood in the portal. And your tight end room starts to look kind of slim. But you have guys like Caleb Edwards coming in, and you got Marshall Pritchett coming in. I believe Marshall Pritchett gets moved to that X position right now. If I'm looking at how they moved Caleb Odom last season, don't know if they did that just for a fit purposes, but Marshall Pritchett fits that same skill set as Caleb Odom. And then you got Derek Meadows coming in. So I think you got two X receivers, young guys, and Jalen Hill going to be back healthy if he doesn't enter the portal, right? I'm not sure about that, but I have heard some speculation around that. So Danny Lewis was definitely a surprise for me. Thought he would at least give it to spring. I feel like he was really poised to be the starter in that tight end room. Then Kendrick Law, Kobe Prentice. I'm hearing this is like a duo thing for those guys, and respectfully, these guys gave their all. Kobe Prentice injury really hurt his progression this year in this offense. He struggled last year in with Tommy Reese's style of play calling. His most impactful year was his freshman year, in COVID year, right? So, yeah, I think these are not bad transfers for Alabama. If I'm not mistaken, there was his because Kobe is a senior, right? Red shirt senior. Oh, he's a junior. Yeah. So 2022. Yep. So after he came, Kobe Prentice was that true freshman starter. Oh, that wasn't COVID year. I'm tripping. That's Bryce's first starting year. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about young boy Aaron Anderson. Wasn't Aaron Anderson the true freshman starter for Bama with Mac Jones when Mac Jones got here? When Mac Jones took over as a starter in 2020. Yo, we got 2,512 subscribers right now, y'all. That's crazy. Y'all just keep hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button as you come in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You like the stream and take an opportunity to share it. We haven't did our share train tonight. But yeah, Kobe Prentice was one. We kind of saw that writing on the wall early in the season. I kind of saw it early in the season after the injury. So that was like week 4, week 5. We saw that. Kendrick Law was a surprise. I thought he would take the NFL route, but apparently he's not hearing what he needs to hear to be confident at. Jaleel Hurley, respectable transfer. Hunter Osborne, I don't know what the deal is with that. I thought, and if I see another Saban era D lineman hit the portal that's eligible to come back next year, I know that might mean something like I'm hearing rumors that we might be bringing some more line staff. I talked about this on the phone earlier with Greg. I think we might be bringing some more lineman staff to this program on both sides of the ball. That's something that Courtney Morgan specializes in, that has experience in as a former player, but also recruiting that I think we're trying to head in a new direction of what type of lineman we recruit. I look at our offensive line in this class, man. What's up, Big Orange? I look at our offensive line of this class, and I think you already see what type of offensive lineman Kalen DeBoer wants to pull in, and Coach Cap having some assistance to where he could really get down and schematically break this thing down and get these guys technically sound in this inversion or what would I call it? This conversion of new run blocking scheme with the elite speed we're going to have on the field next year. This could be a match made in heaven if we get the right assistant O-line hire that could really get in and really focus on development traits. Naquil Bertrand never really came in and made an impact too big to be in this offensive scheme. And Jaheim O, the same thing, just could never. I don't think he ever got his weight down to where it needed to be. Wasn't providing any impact during his time, his reps, getting blown off the ball. And we talked about this. How much of an impact he was not this season. So seeing him go, he's a two gap scheme guy. He's a big body. He needs to be holding up gaps, leaning on people, taking on double teams and picking up the pieces when they fall, right? So we look at that list of players. What's your thoughts? Not a lot of production going in the portal so far. There's a few more names that we'll continue to talk about on the phone or after the phone call segment to end the show. But these guys right here, not much impact leaving. I think the only one that we can really say we're going to feel is Hunter Osborne and Kendrick Law. Those two right there are really the ones that's confirmed. And best of luck to them, man. That's going to hurt. So phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Give me your thoughts on these guys in the portal. If you already called in one time, let's leave the phone lines open. I got a good vibe about tonight. I think we got some people that really want to call in and talk. So if you already called in one time, give some other people a chance to call. We got 88 in the chat. Make sure y'all run the likes up in the stream and share the stream real quick. Everybody take 20 seconds right now and share the stream. If you're on Twitter, retweet the stream, repost it, leave a comment with it. Hashtag put me in the game, coach. And everybody else, when you share it on your platforms, hashtag put me in the game, coach, something. Let them know that you're enjoying your time here watching the Coach Smook Network. But phone line is open, 334-625-1121. And y'all got to understand, man, just like we're losing guys, we're going to get guys in the portal too. They're going to be portal targets and Coach Kalen DeBoer, you saw what they were able to do in the portal this past season. You go and get guys like, you bring guys over with you like Jeremy Bernard, Parker Brailsford, Josh Clavis, all impactful guys. You go in the portal, You go in the secondary, you get Keon Sabb, you solidify getting him on roster. You keep Damani Jackson, who came over, right? He had already made his decision to come to Alabama before Saban retired, and he continued to stay. You was able to keep him there. Very intricate in this defensive success. Who else did we go and get in the portal? Deshaun Jones came in, played some key minutes late in the season. You saw him make his growth. King Mack, you saw him make a couple of impact plays. Justin Jefferson is another guy that came out of the portal that really didn't get the flourish in the scheme from last year, but he came in this scheme. So we got to enjoy it. 773.
Showtime. Put me in the game, coach.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Yo, you in the game. Who is this?
Man, it's showtime, man.
Ain't no showtime in my chat, bruh. Who is showtime?
Nah. Man, it's showtime. There's only one.
Why does man keep trying me, y'all? Let me stop the music. Harris, why you keep trying me, bro? Why you gotta try to be different? Your name ain't no Showtime. Your name ain't no doggone none of that. Bad dog. This man why he keep trying us, chat? Why he keep trying us? Come on, man. Stop. Talking about Showtime. Say your name. Say your name. Say your name. When no one ever around you, tell her who you will, boo. Don't be running, gang. Say your name, boy. Nah, bro, I ain't playing, Jay. Bad dog. Tell him, Jay. See, some of y'all is AKC registered Georgia fans. Y'all get trained well. Y'all do right. Y'all go to the SEC championship. You hold it down for OG SEC. You troll the right way. You do the right things. You piss on the puppy pads when we tell you to. You sit when you're told, right? Because you still know what the deal is. You know what time it is for real, right? But you got bad dogs and nasty little mutts like Darius that get on and they don't want to act right. They don't want to act right. So you know what you do when you do have a bad puppy? You don't feed them for like half a day. You don't feed them because then when they get hungry, a puppy is driven by their hunger. So you can get their focus when they're hungry. And you can't feed them enough. You can't feed them to get them full. You got to feed them enough just to keep the energy going. And then they start learning like, okay. So bad dog, sit. Bad boy, go. No boy. Bad dears. Showtime sounds like. Right. Like, come on, bro. It's a family show. What the you doing, man? Showtime. Like, come on, dog. Get out of here. Come on, man. 334-625-1121. Phone line is open. That boy said Showtime, man. Come on, bro. Hey, but no, this the song. Y'all said what song we got to change? This the one.
Roll Tide only.
334-625-1121. Got to change. So, because Kendrick Lamar and Kobe Prince dipped out on us, man. They messed up the song. Thank you, Kendrick Lamar and Kobe Prince. Y'all done messed up a hit. They done messed up a hit, man. But nah, my boy show he know. Show me. Dooley Gang the fam. Wait till y'all hear the new track. Ooh, I hope y'all done follow my boy on TikTok too. I hope y'all done follow my boy. We got some stuff. We had to go for idle for a little bit. He got some stuff coming. But so who do y'all think going in the portal hurts the most? Like I said, I think the biggest impact that went into the portal, and I'm talking about from a schematic standpoint, that I feel like could have had an opportunity to really flourish next season with another season in the system. Offensively, I would lean more towards Danny Lewis. I'm telling you, Kobe Prentice was going to have a hard time. He's not one of your fastest receivers in that room. It's like maybe 4 or 5 guys in front of him. Just pure speed. You got, I think, Jeremy Bernard. Your fastest receiver in that room right now is probably, honestly, let's be real, fastest receiver in that room, Emmanuel Henderson, E-Man. Fastest receiver in that room right now, and E-Man probably going to hit the portal too. But I also think E-Man has seen a lot of growth in this system. He started becoming a primary target. E-Man started getting a lot more targets than Kobe and Kendrick in the latter half of the season, especially when Cole Adams went down. So, and they're real high on his skill set. You know, he's really developing into a true wide receiver. I think he's becoming a lot more comfortable being a wide receiver, getting in and out of his breaks and cuts, learning how to, you know, read the second and third level of the defense in, you know, mid route, mid play. So we're seeing a difference in the style of player that Alabama's trying to retain. 334-625-1121. So I say the person that impacts the most. Let's start on the offense side. I say Danny Lewis. Let's talk about Danny Lewis. Danny Lewis, I believe, had the most upside. As I get the screenshot of the poll, I forgot to get the poll out of here for the coach's grade. And I think this is, so we did do this before because I do remember these type of results. We got 61 votes on the poll too. Y'all really just don't understand. This is awesome to see the interaction that we have on the stream right now. So here we go. Let's share this screen right here real quick. I'm gonna bring this to the stage and check out y'all results. Check out y'all results in the season. Let me go back to this side. In the season. In the regular season final grade, y'all know what I meant. 56% of you saying B. Nah, I got a question. Okay, I really can't ask that. Is this like a A minus B plus B? Or is this like a B minus C plus B? Answer my question. I'm just playing. No, tell the truth. Is it like an A minus B plus B, or is it like a B minus C plus B? Because I'm more so towards the B plus. I'm more towards a B plus A minus. Because there were some times where it's coaching wise, I didn't see the adjustments made as quickly. But when you look at it, and I look at it from a coaching standpoint, y'all, I can't shake the coaching mindset. When I think about learning a new system, I was a passing game coordinator. I got basically elevated to passing game coordinator like 5 games into my first season as a position coach at the high school level. So it was a new position for me. I didn't even know that was something that I had already been doing, but to have the title and the responsibilities and have it outlined, it was an adjustment curve. So even when players were getting thrown in, I would get a certain play, right? But it was my job to signal in or have my players on the sideline that were signaling the calls to the different wide receiver positions. It was my job to read the secondary and get the right route concepts. And this would be like the quarterback would get a play call. He's looking at the offensive coordinator. And the wide receivers are looking at me. I'm listening to the play call in my headset. And I'm giving them signals based off the coverage and the conversation that the OC is having. So he could be saying something like, all right, y'all, we're going to go to our 4 wide set. I'm seeing that the safety is hugging that seam a lot, and they're kind of playing this soft cloud 2 coverage. So we're going to dial it up with we're going to go trips left, wide, 898 swing, Z motion, halfback flare, slide right. Let's call slide right on 1. Ready, break. And while he's calling it, we've had this conversation about the coverage we're expecting, the seam, and you got to think. To go at the collegiate level, to go from doing that to go from doing that a certain way last year to coming into a new season with no real off-season continuity. You come together in spring, you try to put down the basics, you retain that, but then the next season you have to really carry the basics through the first 4 weeks because another 15 practices is not going to give you much time to really evaluate what assets you could really utilize. So you have to be able to do that in season while the bullets are flying and develop and see what other things you can add to the pot. That's a lot to do in the first year. And we ended up 9-3 after handling all that. So hopefully y'all did that inside the headset analogy. Like that's how it is, man. That's really how it is. You got to think. So this is not an easy job. And it's not just on the it's not just on the offensive coordinator when he's calling plays to, understand these things. You got Jamarcus Shepard on the sideline saying what he sees. Like there's a lot of communication in no headset. There's 2 channels. You got offense, defense channel, Your head coach usually has the ability to tap. Well, all of them have the ability, but the head coach, he usually has the ability to tap in one. Then you have another channel where it's like, you know, when you want to cuss one of the coaches out, but you don't want to do it disrespectfully in front of the other coaches. Hey, go over to the block channel. Go over to the block channel. You know what I'm saying? We used to say, go black real quick. Me and Coach Levi Dunn had to go black with Coach Osborne a couple times in the middle of a game. Cause me and Coach Levi, we were closer to the new generation mindset with how we want to get the passing game established. And it was outside of the traditional wing T style, and we ended up running like this spread wing T style of offense. Man, it was beautiful. But we had 2 hours on the show, man. Y'all shutting it down? Bet we shutting it down. We had 2 hours on the show. Phone line is now closed. 334-625-1121. So it is now closed. That's cool. Now let's transition to this. We got about 15 minutes. We're gonna transition and end the show. All right. So check this. Let's have this conversation. Turn the page. Portal news. So there's a few names that I want y'all to keep a close eye on, and this is not anything that is confirmed. These are conversations that's being had. These are realistic things that can happen, and I'm going to go through each position group. When it comes to Alabama portal players, I slick want to go to members only. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to members only chat. I'm about to end the Twitter stream. Hey, I'm gonna end the Twitter stream and the Twitch stream. So if you're on Twitter and Twitch and you want to catch up with the Smook Scoop on the portal news for Alabama players only, right? Alabama player portal news. Tap in on the YouTube side and join the membership. We got our membership link in the chat. Get in as low as $2.99. So what I'm going to do, a quick thank you to all my current members real quick. I'm going to do a quick thank you to all my current members real quick. And then I'm going to switch it to members only mode. We're going to switch it to members only mode after this infomercial break. All right. So thank y'all for being here. Let me make sure I do it the right way. Shake what your mama gave you. Shake what your mama gave you. Shake what your mama gave you. Okay, there it is. All right, so we got a phone call on the line. They want to talk. I ain't in the phone call line, so I'm gonna let them talk.
Call from
Rob from Jersey.
to accept.
Yo, Rob, what's good, man? How you feeling tonight? You in the game? Talk to me, my boy.
Hey, what's up, dog?
Not much, man.
Before I go to bed, man, I want to set a record straight real quick. Man, I've been getting blown up all day by people, man. I've been reading things in the other YouTube channels. I don't know why people think that my nephew ain't playing in his Michigan game. Bro, let me tell you something, man. In this family, we start and we finish.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to play. Let me set the record straight. Jihad is playing, bro.
Mm.
I don't know where they getting this from. Oh, yeah, Melrose and other boy not playing. I'm like, man, get out of here, dog. I don't know what they doing. I know how we roll in this family. He's playing. Period. All that opt-out stuff, we don't play them games, brother.
Hey.
We always finish what we start.
Hey, listen, I love when we have moments like this on this channel because some folks just think I be talking, man. You know that? And I hate that it got to be like that, but I'm glad you set the record straight. Rob.
That's right, bro.
Thoughts, man. Alabama's final, just your overall, we finaling out here against Michigan. Portal, Portal's going to be Portal. Recruiting was recruiting, number two class in the recruiting. Off season's coming. Give me your thoughts, man. Talk to me.
My thoughts are, at the end of the day, man, we still got to remain Bama Nation. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to not stop being fair weather fans. We didn't get put into the playoffs. I mean, our biggest, we could say, okay, it was the committee, but on reality, it was on us. Let's be accountable. We shouldn't have lost to that Oklahoma game as bad as we did.
Yeah. That's
all in the past. I love the recruiting class coming in. I know we're going to get some portal guys. And look, man, let's just stay behind these guys because I'm telling you right now, I really believe that Bama's going to have a big year next season.
Oh
I
yeah,
really believe that.
me too, man.
I
Me
really
too.
truly do, and I think they could bring home a natty. Period.
I believe that's what I believe that actually saves us. Not being in the playoffs as bad as I want it. I feel like if you have an opportunity to play for anything, you take that opportunity. Right? That's just me. Me as a competitor, I don't care what it is. If I have an opportunity to play for it, if it's going to give me another opportunity to create value for the very thing that I said I want to do for the rest of my life to provide for my family, I'm going to get out there and do it. And if players keep that mindset, they won't even look at a dollar amount or none of that. I got an opportunity, I'm going to do it. So I think this is the opportunity for Jalen Miro to bow out gracefully. I would love to see a passing of a torch type situation third quarter, with the quarterbacks and putting the second string team out there and really dialing it up. Then these guys fly around because we're going to see a lot of young guys get out there on the offense anyways. It's going to be Rico Scott going to be able to get possibly going to start in this bowl game. Rico Scott, Ryan Williams, Jeremy Bernard. Look at the roster. Kobe Prentice and Kendrick Law. They've submitted their paperwork. They won't play in the bowl game. Everybody that's submitting their paperwork will not play in the bowl game. So we will have an opportunity to see some guys go out there and make some impact. I'm excited to see a Sia Fega. I'm excited to see Jay Sean Ross get out there. Like players that have received their red shirts can still play in this bowl game. Postseason games don't count against them.
Listen, man, I ain't never known any Bama team, even from back in the day. I'm 54 years old, man.
Right.
Ain't no Bama team not play to win. We playing this game to win.
Mm-hmm.
Just to stack, and we're gonna stack another trophy in the trophy case because I don't think Michigan got nothing for us. On Milroe, I think that I feel bad for Milroe. I'm gonna tell you why. Because truthfully, Milroe to me was not Kalen DeBoer's quarterback.
Yeah.
All right. He tried to work him to adapt to the system. All right. Milroe wasn't really meant for this style of offense that they put out here. But they say, you know what? He's the most experienced. He's athletic. Let's work with this guy. But it didn't really pan out quite as great as they probably wanted it to. I think that kid Russell is the kind of quarterback that he really wants for this system. That's why they was going so hard for this kid. He's a runner. I mean, he's not much of a runner. He can do it, but This guy's a pass-first guy. You have to be a pass-first guy in this system. And I've heard it time and time again. Oh, well, Milroe needs to work on this. Milroe needs to work on that. Well, he needs to work on his short game because he had the best long ball in college football, if you ask me. I will say that. But that decision making, at times, sometimes they just ran him. It's no reason he should have ran the ball this much. He didn't run this much ever.
And that's the thing, bro. A lot of this was self. You know what I'm saying? Like he showed. You know what? Miro showed his immaturity a lot in situations during this season, and that's not a bad thing. He's a young quarterback. He's a young quarterback. Let's get that right. He's a young quarterback. Right. And the quarterback position is probably the hardest to develop. That's why you see so many guys in the NFL now that are like 5 and 6 years in the league, 5, 6+ years that came out of college with all this hype, but now they're just starting to get it. Baker Mayfield is a guy. Jameis Winston is a guy. Geno Smith is a guy. Like these are guys that bloom late because they like the quarterback position is steadily ever evolving. The makeup of what you want is ever evolving. So you have to find a good mix of everything. And it takes time to hone in those skills. And you're seeing the nuances of the game really take over at lower levels. Kids are coming out of middle school. Yeah, I mean, just basically varsity ready. They're coming out of middle school. You got 9th grade starters, 8th grade kids starting at the 9th grade at varsity level at the high school, playing 4 or 5 years of varsity ball. Ryan Williams did the same thing. 4 years of varsity ball and still graduated early. Like, how you do that? That means you played in your 8th grade. So it's one of those things where you're looking at it and you're looking at the landscape of college football. And if you really look at it from not just a Alabama fan standpoint, but a fan of the game, you're getting exactly what you cried for from 1985 all the way up till 2021 when they finally said, here, NIL.
Which I think is destroying the game. I'm gonna tell you right now, the between this college football automatic bid stuff and this NIL, I don't think they really understand how much they're destroying this daggone game, man. And it's sad to see guys really just selling their souls out here to get in this transfer portal. Their main thing is to see how much money they're gonna get. Let's be real.
Right.
They want to know how much somebody's gonna pay them to be on their squad. It's not even the principles of the love of the game anymore. It's like becoming the love of money.
Case Rod, if you think Milroe trash, how does a quarterback end his career in college football with a winning record if he's trash? Shut up, Fairweather fan. How the boy trash, and he got the same efficiency stats. He's not that many points behind Bryce Young, the great Bryce Young. He did the same thing Bryce Young did. He never won a national championship. He lost big games in the season that kept us from going. Right, come so miss me with all this fair weather stuff, man. Y'all be on some crazy stuff, bro.
Melrose did some good things.
Trash my
he did
bro,
more.
Y'all trash. You a trash fan.
Right.
You don't know football if you think Milroe trash. How about that? Trash.
Yeah, Melrose.
You want me to tell you trash? Carson Beck is trash. That's trash. I'm getting tired of it, bro. I'm getting tired of it.
Melrose did more good than bad for the program. They need to really stop that, man. You know, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, you talking about a guy who had 3 offensive coordinators. He never really had one solid coordinator to work with him throughout his whole career at Alabama. So it's people that don't know football, you got to understand the nuances of that. It is important. It's imperative to have a guy that you work with from the ground up. That's called development. And a lot of people don't understand that word anymore.
Bryce wasn't the starter when we won that natty in 2020. That was Mac Jones, my brother. That was definitely Mac Jones. Bryce was not the starter. Bryce first year as a starter was the year we go to Georgia and we lose what's his name in the SEC championship. We get by, then we go to the national championship against Georgia and we lose our other receiver. And that's the game where everybody tried. And you know what's crazy? Let me tell you how fair weather our fans are, man. Let me tell you how fair weather we are. Because I wish I could go back to 2021 tweets and find my bookmarks. You know, Twitter, the updated and changed. I remember there was a certain Bama fan page that I used to think was so credible and so solid when I followed that game. They had the nerve to be blaming Bryce Young on the production of the. He just can't hit the receivers. Did y'all not see Ajayi Hall drop 3 touchdowns, or was it 2? It was 2 or 3 touchdowns. You had Slade Bolden just couldn't get it together. It was one of them games, man. When J-Mo went down, it was one of the games. But nobody dogged Bryce after the game as if it was. Like, he overthrew some passes. Slade Bolden, I mean, come on, bro. You got Slade Bolden on the cross.
Coach, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this real quick, Coach. I'm gonna tell you something. I work for the NFL, and I'm gonna tell you something. I just covered the Eagles versus the Carolina Panthers game.
Oh, talk about that Jalen Hurts situation.
And see, here's the thing. First of all, with Bryce, you know, Bryce came in. He got benched, and I swear people were just they were tearing this kid down, man. And I went up to him, and, you know, because we've talked before, because every time I roll tide, we talk about it, everything. You know, he knows how So I said, man, keep your head up.
Mm-hmm.
Keep getting keep competing. Keep being so. I said, you are from Alabama, bro. You played for Nick Saban. You're not going to give up. Let me tell you something. Look at his last 3 games, man.
Exactly.
You can see how this kid, he's special, and he's still special.
Mm-hmm.
That game against the Eagles, let me tell you something, man. If you didn't see how his development is coming along in the NFL, you'll also not even watch football no more. You don't know nothing.
Robert, I want to say this because I literally posted this earlier. I said there's a certain level of development where you peak at the college level. We see it every year. You see quarterbacks come in. Let's talk about a current quarterback. Let's talk about this. Dylan Gabriel came into Oklahoma with all this hype. Let's watch him go. He leaves Oklahoma after a few seasons. He's at Oregon now. You see him like he's really peaked. He hasn't done anything special the last 2 years. He's literally done the same thing he did last year, and he's solidified himself. He's on an Oregon squad that's making a playoff push. He's in the right position. He's in the right situation. Let's be honest. Milroe was not in the right situation with Kalen DeBoer. Now, not to say he wasn't in the right position like he could, but for him to grow like he did this season, you're talking about a quarterback that is, like you said, had his 3rd coordinator. This is the first season he had a quarterback coach. Somebody actually developing quarterbacks, a quarterback development coach that was going to able to sit there, not just working on mechanics, but hey, This is the offensive style you're being brought into. This is what we're trying to hone your skill set for. And this is how you need to look at the game. And that's hard to do when you've been taught 7, 8 different things in the past 6 years of your football career. That's hard to do, man. You have to be flexible. And he showed his resiliency and his flexibility by maintaining how he was. There was stumps. That we're not going to sit here and say he played perfect. There was stumps. But to handle this curve and this progression and this transition like he did, you won't find many other quarterbacks like that. Ty Simpson would have folded. I'm a character person. Ty Simpson would have folded under this type of pressure. Everybody would have kept calling for him. And the one time he would have threw 3 interceptions in the game, they would have crucified this young man. And I'm gonna tell you, he would admit it. He would tell you he wasn't mentally prepared to lead this team. He would tell you.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something else that Milroe really caught a bad deal on. He ended up with an offensive coordinator who bought in to try to win him the Heisman Trophy with his legs. And people don't never talk about that, man. The way that they were campaigning this kid, instead of really developing him to be a great prolific passer and be able to read and get that timing in his head to throw the ball, use your legs only when necessary. No, man, I felt like they tried and pushed too hard for him to win this Heisman Trophy, and it backfired.
It did.
It backfired, and it was sad. And I felt bad for the kid, man. I really did, man. I felt bad for him because I've seen him sit back there. It was times he was taking it was like confusing to him, but sometimes he took sacks he had no business taking.
Man, it was times he would just hold the ball. Like, it was so many times where I'd be like, why did he hand that ball to like, I don't know a quarterback. And this is no shot at Milroe. This ain't no derogatory shot at it. I ain't never seen a pretty boy quarterback like Milroe. Athletic, and you know this is like a football thing. Like, you know, you had them pretty boys on the field that don't like contact. Milroe, as big as he is, that boy don't like contact. You see how he try to run people over. You see how he try to drop his shoulder, like all that hot up top running.
And
man,
I'm gonna tell you something.
So my thing is this: a quarterback like that, Lamar Jackson did it. Lamar Jackson wasn't running folks over. That man would hand the ball over 15, 16 times. And then when he started getting the defense flowing, then he would use his speed and athleticism to move around, do what he do, create highlights. Yep. So Milroe really did not stick to the success pattern that was set before him when it came to being the true dual threat quarterback. He tried to make it about himself, his athleticism, and it backfired tremendously.
It absolutely did, man.
But you saw when he was on track, how elite he was. Just elite.
It was amazing. And I'm gonna tell you something that bothered me too, man. Like, they had the band quit yesterday, and I felt it was like, okay, they have the awards for best offense players, defense player, whatever this and the other. Last night they voted. When most MVPs, the MVP should be an offensive player and a defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
They gave 2 offensive players MVPs of the team, and one was Booker. And the other one was Milroe. And I'm like, wait a minute. Milroe was not the MVP of that team offensively. And I thought that the coaches coddled that for him. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't like that. I thought that was kind of bad. I mean, maybe I'm speaking on it wrongly, but I just don't think it was the right thing to do. That, and a lot of people, you should have seen them, and they turn in heads like, what? Like, how we get 2 offensive players like that? And see, this is the thing that I do blame Coach DeBoer and his staff for, because they know they screwed up as far as the utilization of that kid. But then to coddle it at the end like that, it was pretty bad. Like, people were like, oh, you think Milroe going to play in this Michigan game? And, this, that, and the other. Yes. Like I said, I work for the NFL. I don't care all these fake mock drafters and these clickbaiters. I see the real paperwork when it comes through. And his stock kind of pumped. I don't care what they say. Oh, he's number 4 ranked. Well, guess what? He was number 3 at one time. He was number 4. He went down to number 5 and 6. Y'all haven't just gotten that information yet. And I'm telling you, he needs to play.
And so the only reason, kind of try to rewind, so we don't get caught in a crossfire. The players voted for the MVPs this year, bro. That's what
I
it
know
was.
they did.
Yeah,
I know they did. But here's the thing: the coaches still get the last say.
that's the banquet is really a player. It's kind of like a player directed thing, and this is what Kalen DeBoer has done at every stop, all his banquets. And you could talk to parents that have been at Washington that went to the banquet he did for the first year at Washington that was there, and then they'll tell you it's kind of like his thing. He's always done it, and if the players are cool with it, I'm cool with it. It ain't something that I'm used to, but it's their locker room. I want them to be comfortable in their locker room. And this is something that he has honed at every stop, man. He's thrived with player-led, leadership-led teams. This group was different. They weren't used to having this much say-so, really have this much say-so with the team and how the outlook or the image of this team was. They didn't get that under Coach Saban. It was his way, it was his law, and it looked good, and it worked. But now you have an opportunity to express. Like it's like when you when you finally let your child go off to college, or not let them, but when they finally go off to college, and that first semester, I guarantee you, there's so much crazy stuff happening and changes. You trying to adjust to being a parent, but you also trying to adjust to let them be an adult. So you have to transition from being a parent to being more sort of a mentor or a guide. And then you also got to remember, you got to be open up to tap back into mommy and daddy mode when it's time to be mommy and daddy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this staff went through. And I think they're doing the right thing by allowing the guys that really kept this team together, that really kept what we have left of the Coach Saban era culture, that standard. You give them this space to kind of be acknowledged. And yeah, I can understand, bro. I got friends that's part of the Yale, Alabama, club, and they same reaction you had too. Offensive players, wait. But you got to understand it. And the players, I like the players' fact that they don't care to explain to everybody outside the locker room what they got going on,
Right.
So,
so Quentin, that's going to be interesting for next season to see how the board handles this team next year. Like, is he going to? Because right now, like you said, it's one of them things when a parent tries to be your kid's friend, and then you switch it up and try to be the parent all of a sudden. It's going to be interesting to see how that turns out.
You got to balance it, bro. In today's game, and I think you can see this just like I can, man. There's no coach out there right now that's grilling. Where a hard hat coach at right now in college football that's actually winning? Come on, somebody tell me, like a hard hat. And Kirby probably the most animated.
I'm about to say Kirby. Yeah, he's animated. He's very animated.
But Kirby, he treat his boys like homies. Like they love him because he know how to relate on a level. It's not militant. It's like he the homie that be like, man, if you don't get your tail up, and like that's how Kirby gonna meet you where you at, with a sense of a presence of I've done this before, so you ain't got no choice but to listen to me. But I ain't gonna make you feel little. Coach Saban kind of put you in like this box to say, this is the best path for you. Take it. Trust me. I've shown 190 other players that came before you. This is the path. Trust me. Don't worry about thinking for yourself. Just trust me. Do this, and you'll be great. And that worked. That worked. And so we see the individuality aspect starting to shine in college football. Kalen DeBoer, to me, as different as I would do it, this is a dangerous line that he's playing with, but he's handling it. Is more positives coming out of this than negative, in my opinion. But final statement, Robert, so we can go ahead and close this lineup and end this show, man.
All right, man. My final statement is, first of all, I want to give you kudos, man. I told you from the door when I first time I talked to you, man. I really, really enjoy your content, your show. You keep it 100 with everybody. It's not nothing fake. I really appreciate it, man. And even when, everybody knows Jahad's leaving, man, I'm going to still tune into your show, brother.
Facts.
I really appreciate you, man. And you'll be hearing from me even after Jahad leaves, man, because I still got my young boy from Millville coming there, the fastest player recruited in the nation.
Sierra Brooks.
I got. Hey, you know
Robert,
what?
Hold on. Can you give me one thing? Is it true? Because I talked to some of the players, right? And so LB, I'm picking at him. Is it true that this boy ran an unofficial 4.36?
Let me tell you something, man. You a little too high. Hey, listen, that kid ran a 4.27, bro. It was a 4.27. And let me tell you something about Lockheed. See, because when national signing day,
Robert, you got to tell me something. Did you see it? Did you see it?
I'm going to tell you something. I'm telling you right where we was at Rutgers University. We was at Rutgers University, and they was up there doing that big rivals thing, this, that, and the other. And I was in the building. It's right inside the big the encase thing they got, whatever they call it. Their little, that thing look like a big balloon anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, that boy ran a 4.27, bro.
That's crazy.
I couldn't believe it,
man.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. And you know what's so crazy? He was so nonchalant about it. Like, oh, that wasn't nothing.
Right. That's scary part. So it's a clip, and one of his highlights is a clip where he runs a cross, like a he was about to run a crosser, but it was like he stopped. He was at the slot. He stopped at the hash. It was like a short cross, and he stopped, but he did a shimmy move, and his first 3 steps out of his break, I mean, at least like a 9 to 12 yard coverage, like spread. And I think the split, I was trying to time it from the video. Video timing is kind of delayed. So I'm trying to time his splits with my Apple Watch while I'm watching him run this 76-yard touchdown or whatever. I'm trying to run his splits after the first 10 yards after he takes off, yards after catch. And I'm timing these splits, man. And I kid you not. And mind you, I know I'm tripping because it's video, but in those splits, I'm getting like 0.84, 0.89, 0.95, 0.95, 0.84, 0.87. Like I kept doing it for like 10 minutes. I'm just amazed because if I'm getting anywhere between 0.85 to 0.95 splits, that 4.27, that rumor is real because I'm looking at it in game speed because game speed.
Rumor. I witnessed it, and I'm gonna tell you something. I couldn't believe it. I went around checking people's watches, like, wait, what do you got? What you got? What you got? Then the laser. It was on laser. Let me tell you something. The bad part about it though with him that people don't understand. They always talk about, oh, he's the fastest kid in the nation recruit. Let me tell you something about him, man. Let me tell you something about Brooks. Brooks is a go get it dude. I will not forget playing against Winslow Township, who went 14-0 this year. That boy jumped between Cam Miller, who's going to Kentucky, and this other kid that's going to Boston College. He went up over top of both of them and scored that touchdown.
And he's only 5'9", 5'10".
His ball skills are, but his vertical, man, this boy can jump out the gym. This boy, let me tell you something. His ball skills are incredible. And the thing about it is, I was glad that when he was down there, when I came down to Bama, and because the family's real cool, they right, we all cool. So I told him, I said, listen, man, I hope you come in here, bro. He said, let me tell you something, Unc. I'm signing. I'm committing today. And I said, you know why? Because they're going to develop you, bro.
Hey, Robert,
they're going to develop.
Hold up, time out. So you were here the day Lashier Brooks. You were in T-Town the day Lashier Brooks made his unofficial or his official.
No, when he was on spring at the spring game, I was here.
Okay, so time out. What we might have talked to each other. You don't remember, man, Robert? We might have talked to each other because that was the first day I met Lashier Brooks in person. I had already did my film review on him on Bama Football on YouTube, and I told him, I'm gonna see you at the game, bro. We might have seen each other because I was literally, man. We might have did something. Yeah, we might have crossed paths. But hey, Robert, thank you for your insight, man, and your thoughts on everything, bro. And like I said, I'm glad to have your support, man, because when I come up north, I told you I got family in New Jersey. When I come up north, man, I already know.
What part of Jersey? Which part of Jersey? Then?
So in Newark, there's the spot.
Newark. That ain't nothing but an hour away. That ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump, brother.
It's a spot though. If I tell you, there's this spot in Newark, and everybody knows about it. I can't remember the name of it, but this spot is kind of like where you got all the little corner stores, Bahamas, and all this stuff. But they got this Jamaican spot down there. It ain't luxury, but it's the spot everybody go to. I can't remember the name of it, but it's in Newark. It's like on they call it the countryside of Newark. I don't know. I just remember I went and visited my cousin when I was working at the Poconos. I drove up to Newark that weekend. But I'm gonna get back up that way, man. When I do, man, I would love to link up. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You got my number because you see it when I call. Yep.
Make sure you keep my number, and anytime you in this area, you call me. We linking up. Now I'll take you past. I work at NFL Films, so
yeah.
I'll take you past NFL Films and everything, dog. We'll link up, man. You just let me know when you in the area, man.
For sure, man. Look. You gonna let your boy get a vlog in?
Hey, man, you do what you want to, man. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all, you know. You can do whatever. Hey, man, listen, I'm a producer for the NFL, man. We can do whatever, dog. Hey, matter of fact, if you look at Hard Knocks, this past one, and then you look on this next one coming up, which is this Sunday, the Eagles of Pittsburgh, you'll see my name in the credits.
Man,
yo, bro,
listen. I'm about to get you off my line because folks want to. Hey, if you don't get no inbox for Coach Smook, don't answer it, bro. I'm gatekeeping now. I got me an NFL.
I got you
for sure, Rob. I appreciate you though. For real,
like
man.
I said though, God bless you, man. Pleasure, man. And Bama Nation, roll tide. Listen, roll tide. Stay true to the tide. I'll holler at you later, bro.
All
Good
right,
night.
right, brother. Yes, sir. That's a vibe right there, man. We got vibes in the chat. Y'all see what God to do for you. He'll put you in places where you don't even expect to be. We got NFL execs and producers, NFL production people watching the Coach Smook Network. What in the world? Wow. We're gonna end this show. We got about 7 minutes. We're gonna do a game time comment section. So if you want to ask a question in the chat and you want to answer, phone line is closed, but we got the game time comment reactions chat. I'm gonna give 30-second hip fire answers to all of your questions in the chat. Game time comment section. Game time comment section. We don't have no fair weather fan report tonight. I got one for y'all tomorrow though. I got to get some things. I had to do some things on my MacBook to get right. Are we at 100 likes on the stream? Is that 100? We at 100 exactly. 100 likes on the stream, y'all. Appreciate y'all for the 100 likes, man. Y'all keep crushing these goals for the Coach Smook Network, man. I tell you what, I will say this, y'all. I will say this. Y'all probably the most interactive chat I've ever seen. Like any platform that I've been on any channel, even when I was gaming, this is like the most interactive chat I've been able to experience. Even when I was on Bama Football on YouTube, y'all are so interactive, man. Over there, a lot of you all came from over there, but now you guys are over here. It's pretty cool. So we got the game time 100 like goal. We got the game time comment section. Let me get to y'all comments. And again, we're gonna time it up. Let me get the music changed up. Let me see. Let's get the music. Let's get it. Let's get the right music on. Here we go. Let's talk about it. I just seen a comment. Let me know if the music's too loud. Is the music too loud? Talk to me. We had 103 likes on the stream, 101, but it say 103 now. So we got 103. Zach doing his job. I appreciate my mods too. Mods, shout out to y'all. Comments in the chat. Let me see. Oh, and it's members only comments. Members only comments. I'm sorry. Gotta have that wristband. Gotta have that wristband. Come on, wristbands. Give me a question. Give me a question. Give me the wristband. Where the wristband? Yes, sir. Where the wristbands? And if you want a wristband, go ahead and grab one. Get in that wristband link. Thanks, Kyle. Talking about firing the coach. Sit your butt at home. Be a little fan. Cry all day. Go drive your minivan. Talking out the side of your neck. Come on. Come on. Y'all vibing in the chat. Smook, have you heard? We got a first question. Wristband question. Smook, have you heard anything about coaches possibly leaving? I haven't heard anything about coaches leaving, but I have heard that there is some exploration. Oh, y'all, let me stop. Members only comments. Let's do members only comments. Members only comments. Members only chat. Members only chat. Look. Smook, have you heard anything about the coaches possibly leaving? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about anybody possibly leaving. Of course, you're going to see all jobs being offered. There's a lot of interest in Jamarcus Shepherd, a lot of interest in Colin Hitchler, a lot of interest in Kane Womack as a head coach. Mo Linquist. People are going to come and try to poach the staff. I think the staff is stuck together for another 2 years, but I do see us possibly adding some assistance to continue to develop this scheme as we focus on those particulars to get this thing rolling. And I don't have names yet, but there's optics saying Let's go and get another offensive line coach to help with development, not necessarily schematic purposes or anything like that. Play calling, development, not even in recruiting. Development is the key right now. You get a whole offseason to go and develop players. The quicker you can go out and get some assistance in that, or even promote guys, add guys to higher roles, create roles for guys, and put them on the field, because now there's this new rule. You can have more coaches on the sideline. So definitely want to see that. More questions in the chat. Wristband questions in the chat. You got to have a wristband. Hey, appreciate everybody in the chat, man. All the members in the chat, man. We got a whole bunch of folks in the chat. We got 4 new members in the family too, man. 4 new members. Hey, show your stuff, man. BT Sports Network. I see you in the chat. Bad Boy Automotive. I see you, Kyle J. Renew his member, Jason. Jason, my light-skinned brother with the full beard. I'm jealous. I'm sorry. I cannot not lie. I am jealous. I wish I had a full beard, but it won't happen. And my guy, Paul, man. Paul is a cool guy. I don't know if y'all remember Paul's phone call, what that was, Monday or Sunday? Was that Sunday when Paul called in? When we had the long phone calls? That was Saturday night. Saturday night. My days are running together, y'all, because y'all had me up till 5 o'clock in the morning Sunday. Are y'all tripping? Are y'all tripping? Concepcion, hope he picks Bama. I think there's a real opportunity to get that young man. And well, what I think will scare him off is that talent that's coming in. I don't really too much care to go in the portal with wide receivers. I'm not even gonna lie. There's a lot of young guys that we did not get to see on the field that will have a second year in the system. I think guys like Jeremy Bernard, Jalen Hale, Cole Adams will be kind of like your foregone leaders, but you're going to have guys like Ryan Williams who's going to lead by play on the field, Rico Scott, Amari Jefferson. Jalen Hale will be a guy that will be able to, if he sticks around, he will be impactful. Jaron Hamilton, if he sticks around, he will get opportunities to be explosive. Emmanuel Henderson is somebody that I keep forgetting about, not because I keep forgetting about him, but because I feel like he's that guy that you look to as a leader. He's going to be your Kendrick Law, just the loyal guy. He's going to give it an opportunity to stick around. That's my hope. That's my hope. But I haven't seen Eman's name on this transfer list or anything like that. 7 months. Roll Tide. Appreciate my guy, Jordan. Right tackle. I think we do. Cole, I really do think we go into the portal and beef up that right tackle spot. They're confident. They're happy about Wilkin Formy. They're confident with the tackles we got coming in. Jackson Lloyd. You see Ty Haywood has yet to commit, but if we get him, they're going to be very confident. So those are 2 guys that when you bring them in, you're ready for them to go. You got Oldest Alanine still there, guard, right? That can play tackle. So the tackle position is definitely a target in the portal. You want to go get some experience there and get a guy or 2 and fill in those spots, man. Fill in those spots. Bubba Hampton. What about Bubba Hampton, Sean? Oh, yeah, you talking about, he said Bubba Hampton. Bubba Hampton is definitely a guy to keep an eye on, man. Speed. Him, Lassie Brooks, Amari Jefferson, speed. Jaron Hampton, speed. Telling y'all right now. LB, Lassie Brooks. 2025 will be a great year. Roll Tide. Facts, Matt. Facts. Any more comments? Any more questions? Let's talk about the secondary situation. What do you think? It looks like going into next year. Okay. Pretty cool question. I was kind of doing something with that earlier. But next year going into the secondary, I think a starting group. Let's just kind of talk about it. If I had to project the depth chart right off top of the head, you got ISO corner. I think you're going to have Jalen Mbakwe be the first guy up at ISO corner. I think your other corner, Xavier Brown, is going to be another steady guy that you lean on next season. Coming in at that Husky position. I don't think Devontae Smith will be the foregone leader and starter at that position. You're going to have a guy like Drake Kirkpatrick that's pushing his way, but you're also going to have a young guy, Dejon Lee, that Mo Lindquist is very high on. And I think Chuck McDonald's going to have an opportunity to start too. He's going to be a rotational guy, probably at that boundary corner position, right? At the safety position, Bray Hubbard, free safety. You got to keep Hubbard up there. He's shown what type of quality he has. And I think at the other side, whether it's Rover or Husky, I think that other nickel corner or dime safety that you bring in that secondary, I think you're going to see a nice mix and match of Red Morgan. I think you're going to see a nice mix and match of with Red Morgan. Let's go, not Drake Kirkpatrick. I think he's going to be a lot of boundary nickel safety and corner type concept. But Red Morgan, I can see filling that spot good. Devontae Smith could definitely fill that spot good. So just kind of, it's going to be a collective. I think you're going to see like a solid 8-man rotation in that secondary. And Keon Sabb and Bray Hubbard are going to be, you know what? I think Sabb does come back, y'all. I saw some rumors about him going ahead and going to the draft. But I think Sabb might come back. And if Sabb come back, a healthy Sabb, push Bray Hubbard down to your Husky Rover, put him in the box. Man, let Sabb play that robber technique he been mastering all year into his injury. Oh my God. We solid at DB. Like last year we was concerned, but we solid. And then you're going to have a solid rotation of the young guys behind him. Zay Mincy is going to be, I'm ready to see Zay Mincy's growth in the spring, getting moved strictly to like that Husky, that nickel safety position. That's what I'm excited to see this offseason. Shout out to my girl, Twin, talking about some, it's up 2025, roll tide. You already know. We solid at DB though. I really do think we solid. Is Jam eligible for the draft? Any worries about leaving? I'm worried about him going to the draft because I think he's ready. I think he's done enough, and yes, he's eligible. He's a junior on the field. He's a junior, so he's definitely eligible. But that's our game time comment section, y'all. Comment segment. Let me open the chat back up for everybody. Let's see if people stuck around. Let's see if people stuck around, even if they couldn't comment. All right, back to everybody chat. We still got 90 people in here. I know all of y'all were members, and we had y'all lit, man. I love y'all for supporting for real. Hey, the members only chat is gone, so now everybody can chat. Roll Tide with Will Sports coming in. Look, now my boy can comment. Hey, with Will Sports, we got to get together this week, man. I like what you're doing over there. I see that drive. I see that fire igniting in you, man. You make me work too hard. You're making me work too hard with Will Sports. I see that fire, bro. You making me work too hard with Will Sports. You try with Will Sports. I know it's a lot of views to go around, but you trying to take all of them, big dog. You're doing too good over there, man. Nah, keep it up, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep pushing that content. I like it. It makes me go. Will took my job, man. He took my take. Let me go find something else. Let me dive deeper into it. I love it, man. You pushing me, man. And I love that. I love it. Keep going, my boy. Alabama dynasty over. Oh, really, Daredevil? Oh, really? Who's your team, Daredevil? I got 2 seconds to roast you. Title towel, yeah. I need a new one, boy. Will, can you send me another one? Can you send me another one? Will? I need a new one. How much they is? Hey, I need a new one. Will put me on. Put me in the game. I hope Jam come back and that we commit to the run more. Jam and Justice can have a great year next year. I'm kind of past Justice, man. I'm just being honest. I'm kind of over Justice Haynes because I like the way Daniel Hill and Richard Young run that ball, and I think Jam Miller is your primary back. I think Daniel Hill and Richard Young give you more production. I think Kevin Riley is our change of speed back. Right, he's your fourth guy in that. He's your fourth guy in that rotation. He's your 3 guy. You got 2A, 2B. You got 1. Let's go 1 Jam Miller, 2A, 2B, Richard Young, and Daniel Hill. And then you change the speed, your receiving back out the backfield, your spell back, Kevin Riley. He can come out there and go slot. He can motion to the slot. Kevin Riley's different. He's different type of speed. It's not like 4-3 flash speed. It's like get on the field, get the ball in his hands, shift, stick, foot in the ground. He can get up north and south really quick. His change of speed is different. So yeah. Who is your team, Daredevil? Little mama. Oh yeah, I like Richard Young too. J and Gibbs, get you a wristband, man, so you don't miss that members only chat no more. And Colin Deere gonna be earning reps day 1? No, sir. Yeah, second team reps. He gonna get the same treatment Daniel Hill and Kevin Riley got. One thing about Coach Gillespie and them running backs, you gonna earn your keep. He gonna give his seniors an opportunity. He gonna really allow his seniors to get their reps, and you gonna have to take their reps. AK Deer, he gonna have to take them reps, and it's gonna be hard because there's some quality in front of him. There's gonna be some quality in front of him. I'm telling you. Justice didn't bring that physicality. Nope. But I will say this: when he got going, he was elite. He was lethal. We got about 3 more minutes. BT Sports Network, appreciate you, man. Little mama out of here. Little mama out of here. Dang, why we got little mama? Coach Jam Miller is the best running back in the nation, and I'll stand on that. Ooh, he solidified RB1 and expect him to come back this year for expecting a more run heavy offense. I don't think we're gonna be more run heavy. I think we'll be more deliberate in handing the ball off. You look at the amount of rush attempts that we had in the game. We were right there at 24-27. That average, I think we averaged 26 rush attempts a game. We're taking too many of them. Can't have it. Next year we won't see that. You take 10 of those carries away from, 10 of those carries away from Miro. That means you give three more to Jam, three more to Justice, right? 3 more to Rich or Young, and you could spell one somewhere. So yeah. What's up, Jason? We just finishing the show, man. And I think we're in good position to see this team continue to grow, y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in tonight, man. One last question. I got a member question right here. My boy Kyle. What do you think we're doing with OC? Get a co-OC? Nope. I think we're leaving the offensive side of the ball. The only thing you're going to add to the offensive side of the ball is maybe assistant offensive line coach. That's it. For everybody that had a problem with Nick Sheridan play calling, I think you're drunk. If you think Nick Sheridan year one calling plays with this, not even doing it to the level he understood the offense. They literally came in and said, we're going to adjust to the quarterback that gives us the best opportunity to win. That's what we're going to do. They adjusted to Jalen Miro. It limited to the offense in a sense where you could not run the full nuances or the full schematical output of it. But what you were able to present out there, people were barely able to stop it. Right? And Nick Sheridan floated with those lines of getting out of what you felt comfortable with and trying to get to what he knew this offense could be. And in certain times, it was not there. So you learn from that. First year, I give him a solid B-. Nick Sheridan gets a solid B-. I don't think you need you got Jamarcus Shepard helping him with pass concepts. You got Coach Cap helping him with run concepts. Let him continue to build his play calling style. Learn from the head coach who designed the offense. And I think he's going to be just fine. I think he's gonna be just fine. But y'all, yeah, that's it. That's all we need is more handoffs. Is Miro entering the draft? Oh, I ain't answering no questions unless you got a wristband. I ain't answering no questions. Tell him, y'all, he got to get a wristband. Tell little bro he got to get a wristband, man. Get that man a wristband, y'all. Y'all, if you don't have a wristband, meaning if you ain't got your birth certificate, if you're not a member of the channel, take the opportunity to become a member of the channel. And don't forget, y'all, on the way out, make sure you like and share the stream, man. Yeah, I know the stream is over with, but share the stream because a lot of people have been coming back and watching the show post-stream and commenting. That's how you know the vibe is here. People come in and they think we live when they watching it post-stream. They be asking questions and be like, why you not answering my comments? And I have to get in there when I see it. If it's like within 3 minutes, I'm like, hey, this ain't live. So if you're watching the live, the playback, the replay, please drop a like on the stream. We've hit our 100 like goal again on the stream. We did not hit our co-sponsors of today's stream goal, but we did hit a target of 4 new members. 4 new members on the stream. Well, actually, I think we only got 2 new members, but we have 4 people get that membership. BT Sports Network becoming a new member of the AAA family. And we got Bad Boy Automotive becoming a new member. Kyle J renewing his membership. Jason renewing. Wait, no, we got 4 new members. These are not renewals. So we got BT, new member. Then we got Bad Boy Automotive, new member. We got Paul Brewer became a new member. And then who was the other new member? Paul Brewer just gifted a membership. Shout out to Paul for gifting a membership, man. He just gifted 1 membership to the Coach Smook Network. Who's the 4th new member? If you're a new member on the channel, Kyle, was you the new member? I can't remember if you had one before. But I know you renewed your membership. But thank everybody for becoming a member of the AAA family, man. Y'all turning up. Yes, I appreciate y'all for being a part of, we talk hoops over here too, K-Stars. We actually, that's the announcement. Thank you. We at the 9-minute, we at that countdown mark. So K-Stars, we're going to be diving into Alabama basketball, man. We're going to be diving heavy into it. I'm actually going to be going through a lot of games. Thanks to you all, the AAA family and my team, man. I'm actually going to be talking with the manager. We trying to map out to where we buy tickets in advance. And if y'all want like on-scene coverage, post-game coverage at the stadium, or if y'all want me to go on the road to the Auburn game and all that stuff, don't hesitate to contribute, y'all. I'm not rich by any means. I'm not asking y'all to take care of me by any means, but I would love to be on the road and get y'all this content on the collegiate level. It costs. I can't, like high school level, you can resource. I can resource with all the high school coverage and content. We can resource. But that college level stuff, man, pockets ain't deep enough yet. But we gonna be there. We're gonna keep working towards. So if y'all really want to help, man, continue to donate. Direct donos are always helpful with those. Your super chats, they're counted towards the next month's revenue. So and all of our contributions that we're doing to these charitable organizations, man, they're paying off. People are actually writing us and saying thank you for your organization. Not the just basic basic template stuff. We're actually having conversations with different charitable organizations. And also, let me do something else. I got to announce this. This is something that I want us to take an opportunity of, take advantage of. A couple announcements. This is the opportunity not for you to hang out with Coach Smook and be out with the community, but this is something that I want to highlight, and we're going to support as a community. I'm going to afford you all the opportunity to meet me there to support this. This is something that I do in my city. And I do it, as not as even Coach Smook, as senator, my government. But this is for the Coach Smook Network. We're going to support this, and we've been public about, sharing that we're going to go and support this. But if you're going to be in the area of, let's see, let's do it from this angle. Let me hide these banners. If you're going to be in the area, let me edit this. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like this view. Here we go. If you're going to be in the area of Birmingham, Alabama, on December 21st, myself and members of the AAA community will be supporting the Alabama defensive lineman Jeremiah Beeman, somebody I can't wait to see get on the field against Michigan. And we'll be doing his first annual Big Beeman's Christmas bike giveaway on December 21st, 12 noon to 4 p.m. And it's the address is here on this flyer. I can't remember where it was on the flyer. The address, and he'll be signing autographs, but the address is on here. Let me see. The address is on here. There it is right there. Little free promo to support all of our players, especially when they doing stuff to give back to the community. Free bike season in Birmingham, Alabama. If you all are familiar with Birmingham, Alabama, there are certain parts of every city where there's a lot of gang violence and things of that nature, inner city areas. But this is his way of trying to separate and get the kids off the street, trying to contribute. A lot of kids, they just are in environments and they're stuck, and this is his way of contributing with what he has been able to do with his name, image, and likeness at the University of Alabama. But there goes the address there. That is something that I want to support. So if you all want to get a collective, right? If you all want to come together and do a collective organized link up to where we travel together or we meet up at a certain location in Birmingham, we show up. I recommend, if you don't have Coach Smook Network gear, definitely show up when wearing your Coach Smook Network gear. It's a way to easily promote and support. And we're going to do that. December 21st, I will be in Birmingham, Alabama, supporting Jeremiah Beeman and his charitable event. And that's a Saturday. So that's a little bit over 13 days from now. A little bit 12, 13 days from now. What's today? The 8th? So 12 days from now, we'll be doing that. So thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for supporting. That was, I think that's the last announcement. Oh, and don't forget to check out the merch, y'all. Don't forget to check out the merch. Don't forget to check out the merch. We got all the merch. I got to order me some merch, y'all. I don't know what happened to my last order. They said they sending a replacement order. My stuff was supposed to be here like a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago now. So, I hope ain't nobody took my junk and was like, they was a Coach Smook supporter and they took my stuff. Did I delete my merch update video? I think I did. I deleted my merch video, y'all. We got to make a new one. But make sure y'all check out the link in the chat. There's a merch link in the chat. Type that exclamation mark merch in the chat and you'll be able to see it. But with that being said, I'm your boy Coach Smook. I had fun with y'all as always, man. Thank you all for helping us get the 2.5K, 2,500 plus followers here on the Coach Smook Network and steadily growing, man. We're at 2,514. 2,514 to end the stream tonight. I'm only keeping count because we hit the mark today. We hit the mark Saturday. And I wanted to wait to celebrate with you all. So we just wanted to do a live count here on the Coach Smook Network. 2,514 followers. And we're continuously growing. This is not even a full year from 149 followers in May. 149 followers in May, y'all. I'm not gonna get emotional. Y'all not gonna get me tonight. 149 followers in May. They said we was gonna get canceled. They said, listen, can I just give a testimony real quick? I'm not in my feelings. I am in my feelings. I admit it. I'm in my feelings because I'm excited and I'm happy. I'm appreciative. I'm very grateful to be in this position. But y'all got to think, May of this year, after everything I did on other channels last year, you know, October of 2022, all the way up until October of last year, and then to go through what I went through and to have my name spit on, and people want to get mad about my opinions, but they got these secret opinions about me in their group chats and you know, in their little cocktail parties, and they all of this stuff, right? Talk about me on Twitter and all this other stuff, right? But I'm gonna say this, man. We stayed authentic. We stayed true to who we was. We had people that joined this community and tried to take us out from the inside out, right? Pause. Tried to infiltrate the system from the inside. They were trying to be moles for other people, taking screenshots from our Discord to other content creators, right? And we were protected. We were able to sniff them out and kick them, give them that boot. And some of them, they rubbernecking here. And they want so bad to come back. You remember that? You remember that, Susan, when you became my 100 member? That was like a week. That was like a week after we first were allowed to have members. We at one point, man, we had 247 members on the channel. Not just subscribers, but members. And people get mad, they change it up, they do what they do, but we stayed consistent. Life was hitting us. I'm gonna say this: your boy was homeless. Your boy was homeless, like for real. Nobody ever knew it. I didn't have my name on a lease for like a good month, y'all. I was homeless. Like, that's what I call homeless. Not. I didn't say I didn't have anywhere to live. I didn't have my name on a lease for like a month. Like, the transition was tough. But we stayed. We stayed with it. We stuck with it. God kept us. Well, God kept us, man. I had bought a new vehicle. It was working good. That mug blew up on me. Like, life was hitting. Life was hitting. Moving around. Everything you see me using the stream, I had to travel with this stuff. I was moving stuff around, carrying stuff, setting up in hotels every other night, trying to make this, like, continue to press this gene. That's why I won't give up. That's why I could care less about an opinion, because you're entitled to it. That's why I could care less about anybody that got they say so of what I need to do or how I need to do stuff. I don't care. God gave me this baby, and I'm gonna take care of this baby. I'm gonna raise this baby. I'm gonna carry this destiny out, and I'm gonna continue to do it like he told me to do it. So I don't care, and I mean this with all due respect. I don't care how much money you pour into this. You will never control what Coach Smook Network does, because it ain't never been about a dollar amount for me. It's always been about impacting people and creating relationships, creating a network where people felt comfortable to communicate, interact, share their opinions, have a difference of opinion, get entertainment. That's what I do. That's what I do for people. I want to provide a platform where people could find a next step. They could use, I could be a connection to somebody else's next positive step in life while providing that entertainment and that informative value. So that's what we're going to continue to do here at the Coach Smook Network. So 2,514 subscribers strong. I thank y'all for being who y'all are and being real with your boy and supporting. With that being said, don't forget, whenever you see me in the streets, I'll let your boy. Say, Coach Smook, put me in the game. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll Tide, AAA family, SOS, AAA authenticity above all. I love y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Thank you.
Wow.